what happened this week? So much has been going on over the past 48 hours. We rescued 47 people from the cave, I believe, which is great. Amazing. I'm so glad we got to rescue all those people from the Illithids. The church people are not alive anymore. I created my own sort of religion. I used Charm Person on Rock, and that sort of stirred up some drama between Israfel and I, and Israfel scolded me for that, which I was not about. There's been a lot of tension and secrets in the group, so we all sat down, we talked about it. Everyone sort of revealed a secret about themselves, except for Blackston, which was really infuriating for me because he's very closed off, and I'm his longest friend out of everybody. But he did telepathically open up to me, so I felt a little special. We have another horse now. Hello. Now we have Steady. Steady is quite the personality. We're taking Veronica and Azriel back to Driftwood, and that's about all I can get out. Let's see how things work out when we get to Driftwood.
Anyways, welcome to Twitch Slays D&D, everybody. A stream where you guys get to play be a part of the show just with us. We do have one of our first cool announcements. We're doing our first shout out to another channel called Tabletop Titties.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I figured that out last stream.
Tabletop Titties is a D&D podcast / stream. If you guys look at the bottom left corner, their logo is there, and that's how you can find them on Twitch. But I just want to say a few things. I had a small little thing to read for them. In a world where the entertainment industry has completely stopped to a virus. And that's about as much straight face as I can do for an intensity. Just a few things to point out about them. Tabletop Titties is a queer and feminist stream where their main goal is to celebrate marginalized people within the tabletop RPG community. So they're out there with a mission statement to really show and showcase some of the people that don't often get a voice or seen in this industry. So we're just going to pair up with them and hope to fit in with their cool vibes. They record every Tuesday on Twitch is when you can see them live. They're also more known for their podcasts. They're actually just branched into Twitch right now. They do their Twitch stream on Tuesday, and then they have their podcast every Thursday. Or it's going to be released every Thursday after. But anyways, that's Tabletop Titties. Hoping to check. I've been checking out some of their content. They got some funny stuff.
Hell yeah.
They got some cool character art as well. They're a fun bunch. Anyways, that's going to be it for my announcements. Nothing crazy this morning or afternoon, evening today. And I'll see you guys in about a minute. Woo! My goodness gracious. What? Welcome back to Twitch Slays D&D.
Glad to be back.
In which I can hear this time around. Okay.
Quite a shocker.
So let's do some previously on. Yes.
Who won your thing?
Oh, you're right.
Nice.
Phoenix Raven won.
How
Okay.
close
How
to
many
the gut?
dice did you have?
I have 82 dice, but since my birthday, I have 89 dice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Very proud of you. Very proud.
Support my
Almost 90.
dice collection. I want to get to 100.
I
Get
think
it
the
triple
word
digits.
I think the word addiction is more in order.
That's
Hear me out.
yeah.
Get a bunch of d20s, right?
Yeah.
Get yourself a wooden table, right?
Yeah.
Put them all next to each other.
Right.
Glass over the top.
Oh, that's the move.
D20 table.
That's my new craft.
And then the table needs to be shaped
make it
like a d20.
Stop.
That'd be a sick coffee table.
Wait,
That's
I
sick,
love
man.
that idea. I don't know how to build stuff, but I have a $900 gift card to Lowe's. So
That's right.
Do you think Lowe's sells D20s?
No, but they sell
No,
Because you
wood.
can
they
load up
sell,
on
like,
D20s.
they
I don't
sell,
think
like-
the wood's the hard part of this.
Can we stream this? Are you down?
I'd be super down for that.
To
That'd be
build a
dope.
table
Let's
on
make it a D20 table.
Hell yeah, you guys!
Why do we come up with our best ideas like at the beginning of our session?
I know.
Welcome back, everybody, to Slays D&D.
We have a show.
Previously on, our fun adventurers made their way. They started off in the lab of Paxium. They helped out a lot of people, recovered them, and went back to the town of Falkirk, where they had to make the announcement to Mother Nora that some people had passed away and they've lost some members of the church. They inherited one heck of a horse, and that horse then took them back through spite, through 16 hours of drive, took them all the way back to Driftwood.
It was through.
The hatred of Steady took you guys all the way back to Driftwood. Almost. You guys are just outside the town. It's early morning, and
Every time I hear the name Steady, I just hear that song. I'm a little unsteady. You know, I knew.
Oh my god, that's one of my favorite movies.
It's not a movie, it's a song.
No, I know. That song is in one of my favorite
Oh,
movies.
what?
What song
Movie?
is it?
Cars?
I'm not talking to you.
anyways, everyone has a very chipper morning.
Was he right?
No.
The kids are up early, as
Of
they're
course.
not kind of running around, but Veronica is stabbing at a tree. Azrael is
Fuck yeah.
looking over some of his book. Luna, you and Steady got comfortable on like a nice pasture, and you guys are all waking up wherever you laid out to rest the night before.
That's some good acting.
How did everyone sleep?
Oh.
I was great, Bott. Thank you for asking. How did you sleep?
Really well. Actually.
I slept.
Not too bad. You know?
Great. I feel so ready to start the morning.
Yeah.
Well,
New day, new us, you know? Let's just live our best lives, you know?
Yeah.
well, you only have one life to live.
New dawn. New adventure.
Yeah, exactly, Bott. You really have the spirit.
What?
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 I don't know.
All right.
It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
What are you singing?
Her father was a bard, remember?
This is true,
Did
yeah.
he write that song?
I think so.
Wow.
Probably.
I've heard it on the fantasy radio.
Canon.
In your fantasy Subaru.
Does our cart have a fantasy radio?
Let me check. Devin, I'd like to check to see if the cart has a fantasy radio.
Being quite familiar with that Israfel, you look around, you're quite certain that this cart, although has some decent features, does not quite have the fantasy radio installed.
Does it have fantasy Bluetooth? Is it one of the new ones?
It's not quite, it's a little on the older
If
side.
it doesn't have a radio, I don't think it has Bluetooth.
Oh, what cars have radios
Okay,
now?
yeah.
I mean, really?
Is there GPS?
That's okay.
God.
Nova,
Is it
you
gas
can
or
keep
electric?
singing for us as we travel.
I would love to. I don't know many songs, but I can.
Can you
Or
make
we
one
can
up right
take
now?
turns singing.
But can we take turns? I don't want to take the whole spotlight. I'm not really good with the attention.
Make one up.
Just kidding, that was a joke. I totally got all of you there.
What if each of you wrote a song about each other?
I thought your father taught you a lot of songs.
No, well, he wasn't very present. He's always adventuring, so like he wasn't really around often, you know. But it's fine, you know. He is famous and successful and talented and living his best life, and I think that's okay.
Do you really want to follow through with the singing the song about each other's characters thing? Because that sounds really tough.
It's not hard.
Just,
I'm Nova. I like gold. I want to buy all the things, and I got daddy issues.
Summed up my character right there. I gotta go.
the show's over.
It's funny, weirdly enough, at this point in time as you guys are discussing it, Veronica pops out of the, like, she kind of has made her way back to the hay in the cart and kind of like jumps out of the cart. And she's like, ooh, I want to hear you sing.
Well, you gotta sing now.
We're here
You
to
want
go
to hear
for
me
it.
sing, or who do you want to hear sing? Me? Okay. What am I going to sing?
Hold on, roll a d4 and I'll... Hold on. Roll a d4, hold on.
Am I really?
Yeah,
only-
roll a d4. I've got 4 names.
Am I singing about a certain?
Yeah, about one of
Yeah,
these
one
one of
of
these
us.
fuckers.
Oh,
Roll a d4.
I rolled a 3.
All right, that is Nova. I mean, that's Isra.
Oh, I thought it was gonna
That's
be about
Israfel.
me. I'm really pretty.
No, that's Israfel.
Oh.
I'm really ugly.
Laxton, be nice. Okay. Okay. I'm a man of cloth, but not really of cloth, because I don't believe in a god. What else? I like the color brown, but not so much. I like pink. I have magic, and I also like to think.
All
That's
right.
Bott
That
claps.
That was very touching. Thank you.
Was I right about a lot of it?
It
You
was
don't like brown, you like pink.
sure. Yes. All right. Yes.
You like
thank
to
you.
think, you know.
Yeah, yes.
You're smart.
That's
Think and
all
think.
very true.
I know it rhymes.
Yes, that
I'm
was
not really good
that
with
was
rhyming.
very
You know,
good.
that's more of my father's kind of gig, not me.
Well, you know what they say, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's quite profound.
Neither does the nut, but we won't say anything about that.
You think I'm a nut?
What?
No.
Oh yeah, I think it's your turn now,
Not-
Hallelujah. Roll a d4.
God, please don't give me Blackston. It's a 1.
That's a 1. That's Bott.
Are we traveling as all this happens?
Yes.
I would hope so.
At this point in time, yes, Steady, you guys have gotten Steady up to the cart or wagon and has now progressed this travel back to Driftwood.
Okay. There's this really cool warforged. His name is Bott. I
That's
like him a
Veronica.
lot. That's all I got.
You reminded that
Clap,
one.
clap.
That's what
was
you gotta
really
do.
good.
There's a really cool warforged. His name is Bott. I like him a lot.
Clap,
That's all
clap.
we got.
Like it or
That's
not.
all we got.
Like it or not. Oh,
Oh,
my
man,
god.
I'm all-
Like
Always
it or
off.
not. Way to put me on the spot.
Now
All
the
right,
train is
Bott,
gonna
it's
run.
your
Clap,
turn.
clap.
Confused this is going.
Bart, your turn.
Roll a d3. Can you do that, Bott?
Oh.
I rolled a 3.
D6.
All right, you're Hallelujah.
Should we go into Blackstone while?
Yeah, start working on your song, Bott. Blackson, roll. Well, no, it's Nova. You're doing Nova now. I'm starting with
You've been
Blackson.
doing about me.
Wait.
This is a Damien
Tell me you don't
performance
talk
check.
to him, but
This
hey,
is
I think you're really cool. I like you a lot. Maybe we could hang out or something. Something of a kid. And he's like,
I love
Why-
you.
why
Laxton,
are
go
we
on. You know
saying-
so much about me.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
Okay.
Roxanne.
Nova, we've been through a lot. And I know I'm sounding like the song that Bott just sang, but I'm not good at rhyming either. But you're really important to me, and I hope you know that, because I like to sing to cats. Hey.
You do?
No,
like to sing
I
to
just
cats?
need to rhyme.
Cats?
I just need you to
You
rhyme.
can
That's a
speak to
lie.
animals too.
That's a lie. I'm a lie, guys.
Oh.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I
Oh.
Blackton didn't hear that.
I didn't say that out loud.
Bart, do you have yours yet? If not, we can just go to Israfel.
Oh, all right.
Israfel, let's hear it.
Yes.
I am ready.
Oh, he's ready. He's
Oh,
ready.
Bott,
Go, go,
you
go.
ready?
You're ready. Okay.
I'm ready for my song.
Proceed.
This is my friend. His name is Cal. He's very tall, and he's my pal. He screams with rage, turns enemies to beef. Our friendship is a root and not a leaf.
I love that.
That was very good, Bott.
That was
very good.
spicy.
I'm impressed.
That was nice.
That was really good,
Devin's
Bott.
impressed.
Good job.
Put that on a bumper sticker. Our friendship's a root, not a leaf.
That's very good. There was a fellow by the name of Blackston. He was fine and he was flax, and he enjoyed the world of stabbing. He was always giving the jabbings. One day he found a child. It made his heart go wild. Not in that way. That was weird. I don't think he should grow a beard.
He already
Blackston.
has a beard. He already has a beard. Isabel.
He has a
Clap,
beard.
clap.
He does have. He should shave it.
Shave your beard.
I'm sorry. I didn't know what else to rhyme with weird, and I've never
It's-
been fond of
It's
it, Blackston.
fine. You
I
got
didn't say
rhymes
that
better
about
than
all my
I did.
And the truth comes out.
Blackston, I just think you'd look more youthful if you shaved.
Blackson, can you shave real quick?
Real quick.
Do you want to
Like
shave?
right
Take a
now?
Do I
dagger.
want to make the
Take a
artist?
dagger.
Do I want to redo the
I wish I
art?
could grow a beard.
You're a father now. You have to have an appearance.
We could Photoshop a beard off of Blackston. That's easy. You just gotta take the gradient, drag it down.
How attached on a scale of 1 to 10 are you to the beard?
I mean, probably like a 6, maybe.
But it's
6.
it'll
That's
just grow
pretty
back.
strong.
I've never shaven ever. I wouldn't even know how to.
What do you mean you've never shaved?
You just never shave.
You know how
What?
stabbing
Never
is
teach you.
forward? You kind of just go down.
You kind of glide
Isabel, have you
it,
shaved
down
before?
the face.
But your beard is so well
Yes.
trimmed.
What did you shave?
It is really trimmed.
My
How
face.
did you never shave if it's so well trimmed? Otherwise it'd be
What
so
hair?
long.
There's
Oh,
like
shears.
there's shaving and then there's like just going like
Yeah, the shears.
yeah. I
I
bet I
get
haven't
it.
shaved.
Maybe we can get like a potion for your beard and it'll just come off. Like Nair.
Is there fantasy Nair in this world?
You know what? There's a fantasy radio station, so I don't know if I can argue
Is
anymore.
that really canon?
Can we
Welcome
do
to
fantasy
FANT
Ryan's Roses?
SY Radio.
It's more popular not in the. You guys are more rural area. You guys have heard it back in the big towns. They have a fantasy
Well, they
radio.
Edgemount has one?
I wouldn't know
Edgemount has
anything about
fantasy
this stuff.
radio?
I was a
Oh
joke.
God!
Focus, we're
I
Now
know
it's
nothing about Nair.
they have some level
Maybe there's a
of
potion for that.
broadcast.
That's as far as I'm
Broadcast. What's the
I hate myself.
So how close are we to town?
Good question.
It's funny,
Yeah.
you guys just arrived.
Thank God.
Wow.
Weird. Okay, let me pull something up real quick. So upon entering the familiar town of Driftwood, 2 guards are now standing at like the northern entrance of the area, and as your cart approaches, the 2 guards, like as you get close enough, they say, "Hey, what's your business?"
We're going to the church. Ill matter.
So this is church matters, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
Is
It
there?
is.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe pass?
Always with the
Is it what? This is new. This guard regiment. What's
We are
happened?
sort of heroes in this town. You should have heard of us.
Yeah, we are.
Villagantes.
It's good to know. Recently, we've had some wizards show interest in the town, so we've had they set up a little bit of camp inside, and now we have to direct them. They have a lot of imported goods coming in, so we have to direct them. If you guys are not with the wizards, then that's fine. We're letting you know. We're trying to be helpful.
Oh, I'm with the
Well,
wizards.
you didn't sound very helpful. You sounded kind of mean.
Needed to know the business.
So if it was the other business, you still would have been mean? Check your attitude,
The
mister.
other guard is like,
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I'm not with them. I'm with the wizards.
You're with the wizards.
Yeah.
The wizard and I.
I don't need
that's
synergy.
when the other guard is pipes up and chimes in. That's just his voice. He's just like that.
Oh.
This
Where
is
do
a
I go? I'm really lost.
if you're here for the wizards, they're it's okay, I got it. They are going to be down to the left, and he gives directions on where they're camped up. They're
Where
found.
are they? Oh, sorry.
They're down to the left.
Well, actually, you guys are coming northbound, so as you go in, you're on the eastern side of town. They have found a place to set up a small shop, not shop. That's a bad way to put it, but a small HQ per se.
Okay.
Headquarters.
That's where you're headed. If you need anything else,
Again, not
Let-
with them. They're with church. I'm
okay,
going my own way.
awesome, cool.
Should we make her walk now? I mean, she didn't even pay us for the ride.
She hasn't
She's with
paid
us.
us.
She is
Let's go.
okay.
Why are you
No,
lying to them?
I wanted
What
to
the
see what
fuck?
the wizard thing was about.
You
I
We
wanted
could
to
do
see
that
ask.
anyway.
if I could get information.
Why do you have to be sneaky about it? Just ask.
You want to?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun to
They
pretend to be a
clearly
wizard.
don't know much about the wizards.
We know their boss. We could just go ask him.
Just go to the headquarters.
I just wanted to feel like a wizard, you know, magic, magic.
We know the wizard boss.
No, the guard boss.
You have magic.
That was our boss.
I know.
Can I just saw this like mafia boss dude really wide, like, whoa, what you doing? But he got the big old wizard head.
Okay, I wasn't envisioning that. I was just thought like, my connection was, Israfel's the wizard, therefore he must know other wizard people. That's the connection I made. I realized what you mean now.
The boss Toontown people with the wizard hat.
Oh no,
my
I imagine
gosh.
Mickey Mouse doing the
Dead.
the Don sends his regards and like so Sarah's apprentice out there.
You think all wizards know each other?
They could.
They don't.
Oh.
Not all.
CLAS cyst.
Classes.
Oh. CLA.
Ass.
That's a really weird word.
The guards let you guys through, and
Better
you guys are now made your way into town. Are you guys heading to
The
We have-
church?
Sure.
Yes, we have children and a horse to
Yes, I
drop
was gonna
off.
say we gotta take care of the kids.
I gotta ask with you guys at this point. I don't.
We have children.
I know.
You know what? I want to go back and fight the Mind Flayer right now. Just redo the entire trip.
Okay, you guys head back to the church.
Let's go to the church.
It's late morning at this point, given the
Okay.
little song drive that you guys had. You guys pull the cart around to where Nene's like stable was, because it's in the back of the church. Or do you guys just take it like straight in and like park it up front?
No, I think we park it round back.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it to the stable. We're cool here.
Cool. You park it round back, and at this point, Steady is exhausted still. They still have like a point of exhaustion on them for the travel they did the other day before. You take them off the cart, and that thing just falls into the hay, and just as you watch the poof of the stable hay kicking in.
Are you all excited to see Martine and Mother Nor again? It's been so long and we learned so much.
It's been, yeah, I guess it has been a little
It's been like a
while.
couple
I'm-
days.
Couple days.
I mean, we're going to be adding quite a lot to her requirements, and we don't come bearing great
Well,
news.
you know what? Maybe Avery and the new acolytes can take care of Veronica and Azriel, and maybe Avery can grow a heart. You know, his heart can grow like 3 sizes.
He's fine the way he is. He doesn't. He's like.
I don't know. He's a little much for me.
He's kind of just a dude.
No, he's more than that. I know his type.
A dude.
No, Blackstone's different.
Israfel's a dude, but he doesn't act like that.
Yeah.
Isabel's more of like a boy, and then there's like a dude.
Now hold on.
He's younger than Israfel.
I can shoot lightning out of my goddamn hands, buddy.
So can Mickey Mouse.
And
Who's
Mickey
Mickey
Mouse is
Mouse?
not
Who
a
is
dude.
that?
Who is
This is
Mickey
a-
Mouse?
Michael Mouse, he's a rodent king.
Is it a mythical
This
like
guy knew
Yeah,
back
it's
kid's
in.
tale?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse with this guy I knew back in Edgemont. He was like 2 feet tall, but he was just like.
All right, you guys make your way inside the church, front, back, doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda go
Mother
on.
Nor,
Okay.
we're back!
The familiar sounds of like where she comes from, where her study is, and heads to you guys in a little, not shaken, but definitely needed more answers.
Sure.
She comes up to everyone and she's, welcome back. I'm glad all of you are alive still. What happened?
Can I pull out the Mind Flayer from my bag and put it on the
Wow.
floor?
Okay. Let's just.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Just gonna do that?
Before that, I see you have kids.
Yeah.
Let me see the
Yes,
Mind Flayer
yes,
body.
You didn't know? No one was
They haven't seen the
expecting.
Mind Flayer body. Not yet. We can get there. I'm not gonna let you guys like pull the thing out without knowing these like kids'
Nice.
eyeballs are just like on you guys.
Oh,
Nice.
shit, we got
Veronica comes in with Azriel. She's
2 out.
What?
2
To what?
Nothing.
children.
children.
Yeah, but now they know that it's dead. Like, were you ever like,
Nope,
if I was a kid,
we're not
okay, and I had a
sleeping.
monster?
So I'm gonna walk into this room with a fucking deer
We're all on
carcass,
different pages,
slap
guys.
it right on your table, fucking eyes going everywhere, half out, and you're gonna be okay with that?
Yeah.
We're all in different books right now, you guys.
we're so far off the same page.
No, we are different books right now.
So
We're in different libraries.
Patrick says,
No.
yeah, Nova popped out 2 kids. Didn't you know she was expecting?
He said that?
Yes. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. They're grown-ass kids too, like 9 and 5.
D&D, anything's possible.
To be fair, simp. You're the simp of the show, so.
And then I don't know what you guys are all talking about, but I was.
Oh boy.
So
Anyways,
she
you
notices
guys
the
walk
children
up,
first.
She approaches you. You have the kids with you.
Yes.
And she addresses the children, saying, "Oh, hello, little ones. I didn't expect to have any new guests." Because she can recognize they have the very similar outfit of a child's attire, cleric outfit.
They're orphans.
Why are you whispering? They know they're orphans.
I don't want to hurt their feelings or I don't want to bring up trauma.
I think
Veronica
talking about
looks
them
over
in
and she's like,
secret.
"We know."
They're orphans.
She's got
They
it.
were under the care of the last church that didn't survive.
Oh.
So we brought them to this church in hopes that they can find a new home with you.
Well, I'm very much so glad that you all did that.
And the reason they no longer have the care is because it seems the church has lost its 2 members.
We presumed as much, but with the lack of contact and the inability to reach them through even higher means.
Yes.
Understood. Otherwise, glad that they're here. We'll find space for them somewhere.
Oh, that's so lovely.
We're
Thank you.
currently working on expansion now. And then she kind of points up to where they have had construction recently. The new acolytes have been put to work to finish off some of the work that Brother Martin has a tougher time doing. He can't reach a lot of the higher places quickly.
Excellent.
We should have a room soon.
Brother Martin.
Doing much better, actually.
Good.
Good.
We have another horse. Actually, if you'd like to pet him.
Now hold
They're
on.
too
I don't-
very.
He's
they're-
doing well. I don't think it
Would
wasn't.
that, would
it wasn't
that bring
the
up
horse.
some raw
It wasn't exactly the horse that was lack of horse that be the issue. It was
Oh.
lack of nene that was his
Right.
particular. He was attached to that
Right.
horse.
Well,
he
Also
likes
named
horses.
a
but
horse back with us. Can we keep it here until we need it again?
Sure. As long as you don't mind that we use it in.
As long as you don't kill it.
I would never.
I said the same thing once.
Okay.
Right.
Are we gonna do this now?
No, I was just looking at you. I was just looking at you.
okay.
Distance. I was
Does
just like-
Martine need a hug?
You know, he's been doing a lot better. Why don't you say hi to him? He's probably up in his room working.
Oh,
I would love to see him.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Okay. Do you mind if I? What are these children's names? If you don't
Oh.
mind, I don't.
Yes.
Veronica, right here, the little one,
Okay.
and Azriel.
Azriel
the boy.
is he's
Shy.
I wouldn't say shy. He just doesn't really speak much, and I think that's fine.
Okay.
I've been just using the light spell, the spell light, and seeing if he enjoys it.
Okay.
So
Well,
I
that's-
see much promise in him, in his understanding of things.
And there's Petunia.
Petunia.
Petunia is Veronica's.
Veronica then, upon hearing Cal say it, pulls out Petunia and holds Petunia out, pulls out the belt and holds her up, and smiles and kind of wiggles her fingers through her hair and gives it a hug, and then puts it back in the belt, not loop but stuck in there.
Yeah, that's Petunia.
So here's the thing. Feel free to speak with Martine for the moment. I will get these two situated for the moment. We need to speak about what happened. The church has a lot of questions. I need a
Yes.
written report up to them about why they can't reach them. And with you being here, I would prefer not to ask with the children around, if that's
well,
Do you
understandable.
just want him to write it,
Um,
and then you can read it?
There's a certain nuance to things.
It's less of they're asking me. They would want my words, not someone else's words of report. They want my report.
But you weren't there.
I trust the 5 of you, I hope.
Fair.
Thank you. Yes.
Right.
So, happy to give my best report.
The
And
kids haven't gone yet.
what?
The kids haven't gone
Not
yet.
now.
Oh, no,
Let
of
me
course not, of course
Find
not.
a
Yes,
spot
yes,
for the children. Let me introduce them to the other few acolytes. If you'd like to speak with Brother Martin, he's been doing a lot better the past few days.
Oh, excellent. about the smaller girl with the knife.
Yes,
Be careful.
yeah.
She takes after Blackston after a few hours, evidently.
Yeah.
Oh, she's good with. We'll make sure to have her be a part of the kitchen if she's good with a knife.
That is the best situation possible. What
Honestly,
else would you have her do?
You
Guard the church.
No.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm misunderstanding what you are saying.
she likes
No,
to
you've
stab
got it
things.
right.
Oh,
Which
Like-
would be
Not
fine in the
people,
kitchen.
not people, or living things.
Not
so
that we know of.
far.
It's only been a few.
So
like,
far.
Yeah. Laxton taught her to like stab like.
She has a dagger on her.
She has a
She
dagger.
probably won't part with
at this
it.
point, like Veronica then like ships holding it
She's like,
and like half sheathes it real quick,
No, no.
and then
no,
I know
not
what
now.
I'm doing.
She knows what she's doing.
Okay.
yourself.
Do
No
you have
worries.
anything I can bring up to Martine? Perhaps some kind of hot beverage?
Wow, that's so sweet.
Cup of tea.
Sure, I have some tea it's brewing if you want. Let me grab that real quick. And she goes off for a second and grabs it. Just takes 2 seconds. It's off
Sure.
facing the other room. Hands it to you guys.
Thank you.
Feel free to deliver this Martine. Yes.
And all the papers that I found inside of the that I just shoved in my bag, any of them look like they have like a diagram or like a interesting like blueprint on them for anything. It can be anything. Just whatever looks blueprint.
There are like blueprint-esque things.
I like to take one out, hand it to Bob.
Cool.
Like, give this to him too.
Yeah, something with a blueprint on it. It's got like, yeah, cool. Let me write that down.
That's important.
Paper with
Nova,
Yeah.
if it's all right with you, can I talk to you while people are talking to Martine? It's not like the other one. It's not like that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Thank
Um,
you.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks at the two kids and offers a hand, extends a hand to both of them to like walk them up the stairs. And Ezreal's already holding onto Veronica's hand, and Veronica kind of like, no, I got it. They start and they say, all right, you know where his room is, so just meet him when you have a chance. She goes up. I would like to speak with you roughly after your conversation with Martine. It's vital that I get
Yes.
your words.
Yes, of course.
Just whenever that's finished, I'll come find you. No
sure,
worries.
sure.
She then
I
heads
will
up.
take this Martine before it cools. I
Perfect.
understand mortals that drink enjoy it while it is still warm.
Mortals. But you
What?
are
Jesus.
mortal as well.
But you can die,
Are
buddy.
you a god?
Oh my god.
When did Bott get the god complex?
But I don't need to drink.
I mean, in Death Note, it happened in one episode.
That
That is-
doesn't mean you're immortal.
No,
You
it's
can't
true.
drink.
Mother Noah heads up with the two children, and in the halls you can hear the echo of Veronica's voice like, "This is huge!"
Aww.
God, if you kill her, I'm fucking ending
I
you.
don't kill people without a purpose. Okay, moving on. Anyways, you guys head up to. Do you guys head up to Brother Martine's? You two. There's plenty of spaces that you guys can have a conversation if you want it to be private or the two of
Oh.
Nova. Are you guys
Where do you
with?
want to
Are you guys going to Brother Martine?
I
or-
mean,
No.
Israfel finds it more pressing to have the conversation with Nova than with Martine.
Okay. So the three and two then.
Yes.
Yeah.
The three of you guys, Bott, Cal, and Blackston, you guys head up to where Martine is at, and
Martine. How are you doing, good friend?
oh hey, I know that voice.
Oh, he's back.
Hey guys, come on in. And the door is already partially ajar.
I brought you a hot beverage.
Oh, thanks. You can just set that down right over here. Give me a second. Like there's just a whole bunch of stuff just like piled on his desk.
What are you working on?
Oh, that's the thing. After you guys left, I had this idea where let me show you.
Okay.
Hi.
He then pulls out the underneath something. He has like a small like tapestry, and he pulls over in which there was a warforged arm that you guys gave him from the last one. Instead of it being an arm, he's like, okay, so hear me out. I got some notes, and thank you for some of the things you guys gave me, some of the notes. That was helpful. It was part of this thing's being. But also, there's other notes. Mother Nor, she was really kind in the past few days, and she got me like this this like more recent magazine. She like went like into the market, and it's cool. Check this out. And he then shows a more modern version of like Artificers Now kind of thing, like like.
Are we in his
Robots.
bedroom right now? Or is this
Yes.
more like a study?
It's turned into one of those. It's turned into his desk, which was meant for like fine papers and writing and self-reflection, has turned into a workbench with shit just posted to all the walls, like smacked on, and just tons of like.
I didn't know those were the kind of magazines you liked, Martine.
Yeah, it's really interesting and new, but that's the exciting thing. Like, check this out. With the arm you guys gave me, I was able to kind of like, I haven't figured it out completely yet, and it's no longer, like, it has been expanded to not gutted per se, but like the internals are kind of pulled out, and he reaches his smaller arm into it, and kind of like, it's almost like an exoskeleton arm suit.
Ooh.
Like Iron Man if he had one arm in it. It's like it was just one arm of Iron Man, and he puts the
Iron
arm
Arm
in there,
Man.
and he's trying
Bott
to
is a
like.
little horrified.
Yeah, it's like putting on someone's hand, literally.
That's,
Like,
that's a reasonable understanding.
No, it's like he'd be wearing armor.
He
Made out
He's
of
feeling
made out
kind of
someone's
squeamish.
skin.
Oh no.
he attaches it has like a strap going. He kind of like gets himself into it. This should really be helpful with like lifting stuff and like hammering, and super helpful around the church. That's why Mother Nor was really nice about it. And he like tries to lift it. It's a little too heavy for him, but like he's just kind of like getting it to move. It's like an exoskeleton essentially, where he has like. If he were to punch with this one arm, it'd be awesome. But getting him to be able to do that would be difficult. I'm still working on it. I still haven't figured it out yet. But like this is the thing that I've been working on. It's quite exciting. I can't wait to like.
Can I
learn
pull out
more.
some of the broken crystal fragments from my bag?
Oh yeah.
These were used to power up where we found that place. Maybe you can figure something out to get the arm to power up and help move a little bit.
Oh, cool. And he starts like taking him and kind of like looking at it. I don't know much about these, but I'm sure that comes with.
You didn't know much about the arm either.
Yeah,
and
you
here
know-
we are.
Yeah, he makes good points. Okay. Yeah. And then he like scatters stuff, and he like there's like how many crystals did you give him? Just like one or
4.
4?
4 crystal fragments.
Sure. Big and shattered. He like moves some stuff away and sets it. For like a glimpse, you guys see something like made of stone on his like desktop, but nothing. Heck. You guys look at it and you start to like see like a frog's leg stick out. And then as he's kind of moving some papers off of it, he like right next to this stone frog, he sets 4 different crystals down next to it. And he's like, all right, these will
I
stay
put a
there.
hand on Martina's shoulder. I'm glad you are feeling better.
Thanks. I'm glad to be better. That was hard. I don't want to have to go through that again.
Well, that's life. Unfortunately, you probably will have to go through it again.
We'll see. I'll just make everything better.
Jesus
If I can use this to make people's lives better, then we won't have to have this problem again.
No, death is inevitable.
Cal, now's not really the time.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for things. I don't think
It's just
this is
reality. I mean, if you think about it, life is like a race, and some people are sprinting to the finish line, and other people are taking a leisurely walk. And, no matter what, everyone's going to finish at some point.
Thanks, Cal.
You're welcome.
Hey, Martine, that's a really cool arm. That's just a really
Thanks.
awesome arm,
Hey,
and I'm very impressed.
Shiny, Bott, you seem off. Are you okay? You seem a little uncomfortable. Are you all right?
It's
I'm fine.
Well, that's good to know. Thanks for the arm, you guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, and the tool. And he pulls out the tool that you handed him a while, back. He's like, this was really important for getting this all figured out. I don't know if I could have done it without this. This was super helpful.
Here's a blueprint, too, that I found at the other lab we went to. I don't know what it is, but I figured you'd enjoy it.
I have no idea what this is.
I don't either.
It's how to make the fantasy radio.
I'll figure it out. I've heard of those. They're really nice.
We installed it on the bot. With the speaker.
Bott became Bumblebee?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I
God.
would love nothing more!
Take this piece of paper. I'm going to put this right here. And I'm gonna
We're now playing D&D with fantasy magazines and fantasy
But I can
radio.
already sing just fine.
That's true.
True.
But they can have a background music.
That's what I've been working on. It's not done yet. I really want to show you guys like when it's finished, but like
Oh,
soon.
background
Is there anything you
singers
might
would be
need that we
good.
can get you?
Is he a good singer? I haven't heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to show him your song, Bott, that you wrote about me?
Hope you
Pretty
copy and
good.
pasted
You wrote a
that.
song? That's really interesting.
Yeah. He's come a long way.
I want to hear it.
Pretty
I want
Bott
to hear it.
come a long way.
Oh
Play
my
the song.
I would love to. Or I can make one up for Martine.
Make one for Martine.
You're gonna make me a song? I didn't think I had the energy for this character.
Oh my
Give me a
God.
moment. Stall
So you
for
wanna
me.
cut- I was gonna say, you want to cut to their conversation?
so-
or
Yeah,
stop?
actually, we can
All right,
we can
yeah.
cut unless. Cal, did you have something?
I was gonna ask, like, Martine, do you need anything for, like, the arm that we can maybe procure for you?
Oh, actually, there's probably some stuff in here. Give me a second. Let me pour through my notes real quick. I was lacking a few things that we just don't have access to here. Where's my pencil? So the one thing we're really lacking is regular materials. I just have this cog, and all this is super helpful. Like I can't do much with just one. If you guys could find some more cog or other machinery, even like other metals of this type, because this particular alloy is good.
As a matter of fact, I know where we can find more cogs.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
sold some to this crazy dude.
Oh, okay.
What was his name? Or Curio
Curio George.
I sold him like 7.
Yeah, if you have any other details about, like, you guys are finding some really old stuff, like, that would be awesome. If you guys, by chance, had a Gift for Dummies book, they don't have that here.
Well, I have this, and I just start pulling out paperwork that I pulled out of
Okay,
the.
oh, goodness.
But, like,
oh,
it's a
goodness.
lot.
Oh, okay.
You can tell me when to
All
stop.
right, Martine.
Okay.
This
Stop.
one is for you. I just made it up
sorry.
on the spot. Clears throat. Never going to give you up. Never going to let you down. Never going to run around and desert you. Never going to make you cry. Never going to say goodbye. Never going to tell a lie and hurt you.
We are in
Did Martine
2021.
just get freaking rickrolled?
We are in 2021, and we are getting rickrolled in a fucking D&D stream.
Lyrically,
That
it is
was
a
a
very
song
kind
about
song.
your friendship.
Give Devin a moment. Brother Martine's enjoying the song, but give Devin a second.
It is lyrically, it is nice. Like,
Thanks. I really
To express
appreciate
your-
it. That's so kind of you. Are
put those eyes
a
on.
wonderful singer.
I'm dead.
Devin got pulled out of it for a moment. Devin broke character. Thanks. You know what? Well, we can see if like that fantasy radio thing. I heard about it. Oh God.
It's a thing in the city, not
Yeah,
outside.
yeah. They talk about it. They had it back in where I was from, but like I didn't really ever pay attention to it. I was young then. Thank you for the paper.
You're welcome.
His desk is now loaded. I'll come back to me when you guys can. I'll try to dissect some.
I'll
of these
try to get
notes.
those cogs for you.
Okay.
Bye, Martine.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, Nova. Nova,
yes. So Nova,
Yeah.
I know last time we had a private chat, I was intense, and
Yeah.
I wanted to apologize.
Oh.
Things are really weird for my understanding of everything lately. And I'm rethinking a lot of things. And so I don't think I'll ever be able to cast one of those types of spells. But I think if you didn't cast, we wouldn't have been able to help those people. And so, and
Hey, it's okay.
And if you've gotten all this from your patron,
Yeah.
I think that's wonderful. I think that's exciting, and that's good. And if you ever need help getting out of that contract thing, I've got a few ideas.
Oh, I don't want out of the contract.
Okay, I know. But if you ever do, got some ideas.
Okay. I appreciate that. Okay. So, what was the what's your change of heart? Are you just like a little bit more put together now? You've got some good sleep.
No, I screamed about ill matter yesterday a lot, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. That's still going on in here. So I've kind of got a to-do list. And first one was apologize to you.
Oh.
And the next one was deal with my feelings towards ill matter. And then it's kill the mind flayer.
Oh, yeah, that one should be at the top.
Well, I mean, I did one already, so that was good.
That's true, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we did kill one. You know, we
Okay.
just have another one to go.
So I've done that.
Right, yeah.
All right. That was all. That was all.
Can I just say thank you? I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, of course.
I didn't want to talk to you in the way that I did.
I know.
I just, I've been sort of walked all over my entire life. And I think now I'm sort of at a stage where I don't want to be, if that makes sense. And so I'm really protective of myself, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah. So I understand, and I want to let you know, I completely understand where you're coming from with the charm person spell. Again, I don't want to discredit your feelings. If you're uncomfortable with me using it, I can use less of it. I probably will use it again. I'm not going to say I'm not going to, I'm not going to lie. But I can use less of it or try not to use it in every situation as best as I can. If it makes you uncomfortable, first of all, I would never use it on any of you.
Actually, can you use it on me now?
Right now?
I mean, if you're comfortable with it.
You want me to try it on you? For what reason?
Well,
You want me to see,
I just want to, and I trust you. I trust you, and
yeah.
I trust that you'll do well by it. I just want to understand more.
Oh.
Because it's it was forbidden. All of this was very against the rules weren't
Right.
fun. So I want to make sure I understand it
Okay.
better.
You want me to cast it on you right now?
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't know.
I'm not going to make you do anything that you wouldn't normally do.
Sure, but
I'll do simple things.
Yes, yes,
like
yes.
Pick up a rock.
okay.
or
Yes. And I don't want to pick up a rock. I don't. So do it.
You
no,
don't?
I do. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Make me pick up a rock.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you could I don't know, go into the kitchen and make a cup of tea, and I'll make
Perfect.
you do that.
Yes.
you
Yes.
know?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on Israfel.
Oh God.
Do you, yeah, it's no. It's no.
off.
No contest if you let it happen. You can choose to accept.
I can choose to accept it.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to fight it back.
I'm gonna roll at disadvantage because I don't want it to happen. It's like getting a shot.
So you don't have. If you want it to happen, it can happen, and you can be charmed, or you can try to save.
I'm gonna. Can I give myself disadvantage?
Sure.
Like a child not wanting to get a shot.
Sure.
Should not have it.
That's a 1. Cool.
Sick. All right.
You are now charmed, Israfel.
All right. What does that feel like? Someone tell me what this feels like.
Milva, tell me what it feels like.
Basically, you're so enthralled by my beauty
Wow.
All right.
that you'll do whatever you can to try to please me.
What does that mean?
Whatever she tells me to.
If I tell you to do something, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, anything for you.
Imagine simping
ma'am.
so hard for someone.
He's asexual as fuck, buddy.
Sam.
Now you
True,
know what
you're
it's
right.
like to
Not on
not
Twitch.
be. Maybe I don't know.
No,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah,
fucked
Damien.
up.
That word's banned.
that,
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
No.
X out. Don't
That's
word
not-
that word.
No.
It's a
That's not-
four-letter word that you can't say on Twitch. There's a lot of things you can say, and there's one that you can't say,
okay.
and that happens to be the one.
How does we one of them?
Didn't
What
know
word
that.
was it? I
It's
mean,
a-
don't say
The word I
it.
just said.
Write it down.
Simpleton.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh.
totally forgot that.
But the
got
abbreviated version of it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
My bad.
Sorry,
you're good.
continue.
We're
Okay.
not. It's fine.
Is it hazy? Do I not?
Yeah, you get a little like
Okay,
hazy.
okay.
It's kind of like.
Like Cupid's arrow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a perfect way to
That's a
describe
very.
it.
That's a weird thing.
Okay.
With asexual.
All right.
I
I mean,
feel.
they're still romantic. He's not
Except
very
you're,
Yeah,
romantic.
I feel like
You're right.
you're shot with Cupid's arrow, but like you're not like
That's my bad.
It's just mental.
yeah, you're not
Yeah.
like trying like to be creepy about it.
I don't
Okay,
want to.
yeah.
I don't want to DM interject himself, but
Please do.
it's not. Charm person is not like inherently sexualized. It
Right.
could be if that's the flavor to it, but it's more. You feel magically compelled to like. It's like when you had like 2 shots of something to where you're like, nah, I feel a little loosened up. Yeah, you know what? That seems like a great idea.
Okay. Just prone to.
Doesn't have to be.
Yes.
It
Do you want
doesn't
to do
have
that?
to be.
Do
Yes.
you want it to be
I
I am
sexualized,
not
Gianna?
encouraging this behavior.
Which way do you want it to
I mean,
go?
Gianna, which angle do you want to take?
No, that's the angle.
Okay.
Okay.
You're 2
that's
shots
better.
and you're like, no, things seem a lot more fun now.
Yeah.
Let's try to break that table.
Okay. Okay.
Where you're just kind of like, yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, you have like more like courage or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
Okay.
Israfel, do you want to do anything like specifically?
Am I compelled?
I
How-
think it's just. Hold on, let me look at my spells. Let me read
Mhm.
it. It's charmed by you until the spells end, or until you or your companions do anything harmful. Oh. Okay, so you're charmed for an hour.
Okay. I hate this.
And then obviously you know that I charmed you.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything specifically.
No, there's nothing really I want to be doing.
If I can add a bit of flavor,
Sure.
um,
You are the DM. Please.
just for the
Please
sake
take
of
control
the,
of your game,
the,
it's so
the
good.
one sense of charm person, you would not know that you have been charmed
Until.
until after it wears off.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you fail the throw, you don't feel any different.
Right.
You're
I
just
see.
kind of like, you just mentally like, cool.
All right.
Is that it? Awesome.
Nova, I mean, I want you to cast Charm Person on me is what I've asked you to do.
Right. You know what? Can you go make me a cup of tea?
Sure, of course.
Perfect.
I go to the kitchen and make a cup of tea.
Preset, already ready to go.
I
Neat.
follow him. I follow him.
Yeah, go in.
And then, while you're making the tea, could you give me 5 gold? Perhaps.
Yeah, sure. I give her 5.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be mad at you.
No,
I'm
I'm
mad
gonna
at
give it
this.
back. Don't worry. Don't
You
worry.
I knew it
fucking.
was
I'm
coming.
not gonna be. I'm not gonna be greedy about
Oh,
that.
because
That's
you've
fucked
stolen
up.
half our gold anyway already. What's 5 gold?
Between
no, I
friends.
wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Okay, I take the 5 gold. I just have it in my pocket
Sure.
for right now, but I'm not gonna put it away.
All right.
Do you want to go talk to Brother Martin for me? Just tell him that Nova says hello.
Sure, but would you like your tea first?
Yeah, actually, I would.
All right, it's got to stew a bit.
Okay, I'll do it myself.
All right, very
Yeah, you go talk to Martin.
well. I'm going to go talk to Martine.
At this point in time, Mother Nor starts exiting down
Oh,
another
God,
stairwell.
no.
Looks over to Blackston, Cal, Bott. Would you all be ready for this conversation now?
Yeah.
The children have been introduced to the acolytes.
Sure. Where would you like to speak?
They seem to be fitting in.
Veronica didn't stab anything, did she?
Fortunately, we all have the ability to do some mending as well as healing.
Oh.
Anyways, follow me, please. Not worried about it. That's their issue now. Please, if you'd like to come this way, I must carry on this conversation.
Let's go.
Thank you. Israfel, why are you?
I'm here to talk to Brother Martine for Nova.
Can I have you for a moment? We need to speak about.
No.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. When your conversation's finished, we'll be waiting for you down in the study.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Yes.
Is there any sort of blatant look to a charm person? Like, does he like eyes glaze? Is he like would he? Would I would
There's no
notice?
tell.
No visual. No visual notices.
You might notice that it's off that he told Mother Nor
No.
know so snappy. Like, that was weird. You would pick up that vibe from knowing him, but like you wouldn't have.
There's no visual representation.
No, no. Not without a spell of your nature.
I have a recent cast.
Yeah, so I'd like to talk to Martine. Martine, hello, how are you?
You guys head down. She's gonna take the four of you, 1 through 4, to the study for real quick. For the conversation with Martine. Hey there, Israfel. What do you? Come check this out.
All right.
And puts the arm back in and goes and tries to I think I got it figured. And then it thunks back on the table. This is heavy.
Wow, that's very impressive.
What did you come in to say hi? What did you want to talk about?
Well, I wanted to. What did I want to do?
You wanted to talk to Martine about me.
Oh, I wanted to talk to you about Nova.
Yeah, that's interesting. How's she doing? Is everyone all right? I heard your guys' little adventure was crazy and dangerous.
What?
Well, Mother Nor was talking about when you guys went up to Falkirk. She said it wasn't very safe up there.
Oh no, Nova did wonderfully.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm glad you guys are okay.
She was able to use some very impressive spells to help defeat the Mind Flayer.
That's really cool. Can you help me out with this? Right
can
now,
I?
Yeah, you can. He's just, it's
Am I
heavy for him, and
compelled?
he's kind of pinned into it. He had to strap himself in, and he can't.
Oh yes, of course. And I try my best to
Yeah,
help.
it's buckles, but he just can't reach it. It's,
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
right
try to
there.
unbuckle. I like this concept though. This is nice.
Yeah, really working on it. Oh, thanks. And
Can it be-
thunks back?
Does it have to be on your arm?
Not particularly.
No, but I mean, could you have 3 arms?
Keep talking.
I don't know. I just think it's rather limiting.
That makes a lot of sense. No, I see what you're going for here. All right. Give me a second.
All right.
He starts scribbling some notes down. Anything else you need?
Oh, no, I just wanted to tell you that Nova was excellent.
Glad that
Yeah,
none of
she's
you
doing
guys,
very
you
well.
guys are all safe.
She's very talented.
I come upstairs, and I just come into the doorway and I go, "Oh, are you talking about me?" Israfel,
There was trust here.
Israfel, you're so kind. Israfel, I think Blackstone needed your help with something. Do you mind going to help him?
Certainly.
Thank you. That's so nice. This was your idea.
You're supposed to show trust and kindness.
I did.
Yeah,
You're just doing stuff, like really innocent stuff.
I got everything I need. I have some thinking I gotta do. Thanks.
Hi,
Hi, Nova.
how are you?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
I'm just-
doing better.
Yeah. Hold that thought. I don't want to show everyone until it's ready. Guys, out. I got stuff to do. I gotta work on it. I gotta work
Wait,
on
Martine,
it. Get out. Ah! Yes.
Do you want to know a secret?
Of course.
I charmed Israfel.
That's fucked up, yo.
He wanted me to charm him, so I charmed him.
Didn't
I
we just talk
noticed
about how
something.
that's forbidden in the church?
No, from my community.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's
Uh,
Sturgis.
That's really why. He seems the exact same.
He wanted to know what it was like, so I did it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
For an hour. I
You
know.
can drop it whenever you want, by
can
the way.
drop it.
I'm not going to
Okay.
waste a spell slot. Anyway, good to see you. Glad
Oh,
you're
is
doing
he
well.
really charmed?
Yes.
Oh, can I try something?
Sure.
I've always wanted to try this.
As long as it's...
I'm already on the way to Blackstone. I got my orders.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
if
If
you
you're like on the way, she can
come
help
find
you.
me within the hour. He
Oh,
wants
it's
something done.
we can do it next time.
Okay. All right, never mind.
Next time.
And he pushes
Next
you-
time? Like, there's going to be a next time?
At this point, you've now made your way down to Mother Nor, and where Blackstone is with the rest of you guys, and,
Sure.
and you meet him.
Hello, Blackstone.
No,
Oh,
but you're
what's up?
shortly behind.
Do you need anything?
There.
I've heard you
What
needed
did
help.
you need to know?
I'm good. I don't need anything.
Oh, Nova said you needed help with something.
Oh, well, she lied.
Well, we are on our
I'm
way
good.
to talk to Mother Nor. If you'd like to come with us.
Yes, I think that conversation is in order. Please, have a seat.
I follow Israfel.
Yeah, you're all there. All 5 of you now have accumulated to this.
What
small
is
area.
this about?
It's funny. All right, Bott. This is kind of the information. Within 25 words, it was tough to communicate with Israfel about what was the matter of Falkirk.
What was the
What's the matter with ill matter? Can Israfel
Sorry,
what?
sorry. Really innocent joke. Sorry.
You,
Serious
died.
conversation.
you see her sigh and then go back to it. What happened? down there, and you see her. She has her notebook pulled out, and she has like she's ink scroll kind of thing.
Can I
ready
pull
to
out the
go.
body now?
I'm sorry. The what?
No, this is Devin. Can I pull out the body now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're in a small-ish room.
That's fine. Hold on, Mother Nor.
Certainly. Give me one moment. I'm. Yes. Whenever you're ready.
Here you go.
This way. And she says, "Oh, that's this kind of thing." Into the next room, and she guides you guys into a smaller study, and it's now like dripping a little bit on the floor in there, and you guys lead to a not like a. It's like a small closet almost. It's big enough for everybody to fit into it, but it's like a huge work closet, and she shuts the door and then locks it.
Is the body touching anybody? Is it?
No, you're tall enough to hold it and just wiggle slime on the floor.
Ugh. Why?
Ugh.
Okay, then what happened?
Ugh.
She then looks at you. This is. Oh.
Do you want me to put it away? I'm
Yes,
sorry if
please.
it's upsetting you.
No, it was necessary for the conversation. Yes, that's fine.
Can one of you hold the bag open for me, please?
I hold it.
You don't know shit. Bott holds it open.
I'm not gonna
It
make
was
him
just
do
a
it.
suggestion.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks,
I'm not
Bott.
doing that to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
I said I would be nice, and
You've already sold me off to Martine, evidently.
Sorry.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, I mean, I kind of rested because these goons wanted to go in the middle of the night for no reason, and so I stayed behind, and then they went ahead, and then they found this village, and the village was completely burned down. And I think it was burned down because it was burned down when I got there, but I can only tell you what happened when I got there. Then I got there after a full night's rest, and nothing really happened, but it was just okay. Then we got there, and then I went to the church because that's where they said I'd meet them. And I went to meet them at the church, and there was like these 2 children there, and then after I found the 2 children, we went into them, and we found out where all the people went because there was a bunch of troglodytes.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called, troglodytes. And then we went, we followed them into the cave, and then we fought, and then there was a rock, and there was an eye rock, and yeah. And then we killed one of them.
There were
And then one of them
tanks.
got away.
Oh, yeah, there was-
Someone was studying these creatures. One creature escaped its tank and enslaved the village for food.
Did you get all that?
I was thinking like howitzers. I was like, I don't remember German tanks at all, Bott.
Nobody else spoke?
Thank you.
I'm just
One
a
moment.
box,
I know a lot of information to really get
How
through
many?
your system.
How many of those died, perished in Falkirk?
The thing in
How
my bag?
many
Of
people?
the people.
I got all that,
At
Cal.
least
Like
Well-
5?
Well spoken.
8.
12.
We didn't get a head count. We know the 2 from the church didn't live.
Oh yeah, true. We didn't.
That would make sense. Why we could not get a hold of them.
Right.
10 were buried, 2
10.
were missing.
There were 7.
Why?
Or a list of 7.
We got so
fuck me.
many
The number was
different
between, like,
numbers
5 and 12.
everywhere.
I buried
Um,
7 people, 8 people.
this is beyond. This is beyond me. Do you guys have a moment? Can I be right back? I need to make a. I need
Yeah.
to send a message.
Take as much time as you need.
So you want us to just sit here in this closet?
It won't be long. Just for a moment. Look, and she pokes something and light emits, and then she walks away. Wait, can clerics cast light?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
cast
picked.
light,
Got
yeah.
it. Got it.
It's a clear
Clerics
spell and a
can-
wizard spell.
Can cast light. Just
That's
double
how I
checking
have
that.
light. Cause
I always forget you're a wizard.
Tabs,
I'm a wizard.
tabs something in there, and it emanates light. I do apologize. We cannot. This is confidential information. This is way above me.
That's fine.
She exits. You hear her, like, in the earshot, you guys hear the verbal semantic of a spell. You hear the message spell that she cast the previous few times. And then, yes?
When you soul link, do people know that you're linked to them?
Yes.
Yeah, because I talked to him.
Have to be willing.
What?
You guys hear the
Oh, yeah.
spell
Oh, I
get
see.
cast verbally.
It seems like this is above not only her pay grade, but this whole village.
Do you think she gets paid?
I don't think she gets paid. I think it's just sort of like
kind of
her worshipping.
I don't know. I don't know the politics.
You know
of
that
this.
wizard area that
We might have to go somewhere else to find more info.
she might tell us where to go?
Isabel, does she get paid? Do you know?
Is it like a separation of like
Does she get
the
paid?
town?
Paid
and
in the
church?
riches of the afterlife.
All right.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
That's what I
Fuck
thought.
don't matter.
I thought that was a turn of phrase.
Do you think we could go to this mage thing that they were talking about at the guard entrance,
The-
and
the-
they'll maybe buy like body parts of this thing?
I'd not like that.
Why?
I'd like to keep this.
I don't want to keep it.
Why do you want to sell body parts?
I mean, they could be magical.
After a few minutes, Mother Nora returns back in and says, "Okay, I've just gotten a word with the head church.
Oh.
This is something that they want to overtake and take out of your hands. They want to send in an inquisitor to ask you questions about what happened in Falkirk, and they are going to follow up with an investigation.
Wow.
I believe they spoke about it as if hopefully you all are agreeing to this.
Do you know how long it will take for the Inquisitor to get here?
Maybe an hour or two.
Oh.
Is the head church like around the corner?
No, it's days away.
Clerics
Oh, are they
do
about to-
crazy shit.
Are they about to like teleport or something?
Yeah.
Where's the teleporter at?
We do something a little differently. There are multiple types of teleportation. One of them is there's teleportation arcane circle. This is the most common. You see this in most major cities. But some churches have the ability to what's called word of recall. It's a very interesting gift that Ilmater grants us. And some very high-level clerics have the ability to poof between churches.
Do you know
The
his
head
name?
church?
Yes.
What happened to their bodies? Get it?
We are parts of the body, actually. We are all a body of the church.
What piece are you?
Donk, donk. The metaphor, Calaluna.
Yeah, but you can still metaphorically be a piece. You're the pinky.
Could you personify it for me?
And you thought it wasn't gonna come in handy.
I was the one that thought that. I was like, well, goddamn. Yes, they should be here, as long as providing you agree. They should be here within a couple hours. They have to get. His name is Hanratty.
Is he kind?
No.
I haven't met him. They're a different group.
If that is what you think is best.
Absolutely.
I trust you, Mother Nor.
I certainly have not heard this name.
No,
Okay.
you wouldn't have heard the name.
Do you have a picture of him?
I'm sorry.
A picture?
I
Or a sketch? Or
I don't
In the
think
library?
so. I
Do a
maybe-
charade of how you feel about it.
Maybe they have pictures of him. We just don't have any pictures here. We're still kind of establishing ourselves. He's the man that they described. I've heard of him. He's done some interesting cases. He solved some exorcisms. He's defeated some demons.
any notable ones?
Fuck me. Give me a second.
Oh.
I'm just curious.
Claxton, do you need
Curiosity.
help with anything?
Blackson's
Just
doing
keep
good.
asking.
Man, I'm gonna keep. What are you doing right now?
I'm kind of just like sitting here. I'm like, wow, this is a lot of shit.
Have you heard
I'm
of?
just sitting next
Have
to
you
you.
by chance
All
have you
right.
heard of the
You're good?
succubi
You good?
of Port Vanda?
All right.
No.
You need
Well, it was a wonderful. It was a terrible occurrence of there was some succubi
Correct.
taking place in Port Vanda, and they were tough to track down. He was able to find them and purge them of the world. Impressive.
What's succubi?
You ever played
They
Catherine?
Who?
Catherine.
What? Huh?
They are a form of demonic entity
Oh.
that does some horrific deeds with people. They play with their minds in a very, very unhealthy manner.
Oh, like the thing in my bag.
Not
I've only heard of the things that you spoke of. That thing in your bag is exactly why we should speak with the Inquisitor.
Okay. Well, we did want to go check out the mage thing. Can we go do that and come back?
Sure. He should be here.
Do you know about the mages? What are they? Why are they?
There's talk in town. There's been a few mages that have made their way into town and have set up a small shop here. They're doing some investigations. Some ruins just east of here, west of here. There were some new archaeological finds just west of here, and they found some interest in it. So they're pouring a lot of interest in the town.
Are you guys okay with going and go over there and look and then coming back?
Yeah, Aston.
Yeah.
I need to go to the store.
Yes, I would also like to go to the store.
I'm down to go to the
Perfect.
store.
I would also like to
Are
go
those
to the store.
archaeological finds what I think they are?
Amazing. Let's all go to the
Are
store.
they in the city?
And then we can all go to the mages,
But was
right?
that to Devon? Was that to Mother
Yes.
Nora?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
The archaeological finds, when they say aren't in town, they're the wizards
the
are just
party.
setting up.
Oh, it could be more Githuans.
Get the one.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
ruins and Gith at the same time. Githruins.
Nice.
Githians.
That's like an onion. And like the last ones we've been to have had layers. Githunions.
You have a thing for like
Plants.
plants, yeah, things that grow out of the ground. You have like a lot of metaphors for that.
Sounded
Sorry.
a little rude the way you said it. You
that a bad
things that
thing?
grow out of the ground.
Well, if you have things to do,
I didn't
that
mean
is
it
fine.
like that.
I will establish the meeting with Hanratty. Come back when you have the chance. They should be here later this evening if all things are going well.
We will be back in an hour, I suppose.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will go make sure the children are doing all right. Veronica, we'll figure her out.
She'll be fine.
She's
I
gonna stab him.
Maybe you can charm her.
Just
hope so.
you are not charming.
I would never
She's
do
going to
that.
be great.
She's going to be
No,
amazing.
She can
But
figure it out on
she
her
will
own.
be wonderful. I see the light in her eyes, and she's quite excited.
If you ever need a hand with Veronica, like I kind of get her, so I can help
Noted.
her.
Have any of you guys seen Umbrella Academy?
Love it.
Whenever you charm someone, I heard a rumor, and I'm just like,
Okay.
sorry. Anyways,
You
neither
guys,
here nor there.
I don't know what that's like to be charmed by anything like that. I don't know. It's fine.
Mother Nor here.
Let's go talk to some mages one.
Perfect. Mother Nor exits and says, well, see you in a little bit. I'm going to make sure everything's taken care of here. And is on her way. What do you guys want to do?
To the
We're going to the
mages.
store,
We're going
and
to
then
the
we're going
store.
to the mages.
What's
Then
wrong
we're
with
going to
the
the mages.
store?
All right, what do you guys look? What store are you looking for? What are you
The
trying?
general store.
General store?
Can we go to Curio George's? I need to get some cogs for Martine.
Oh, does he have, I don't know, like incense and stuff there?
I don't know. We can ask. I'm sure he might have something. It's a curio.
I feel like they might have that more than at a general store.
Or they
yeah,
could have
let's
it
go
at
to the
Curio
general
George's.
store. If we find one, and then we can go to Curio George.
Why does
and
someone
then-
ever want to do what I want to do?
We're going to do what you
Why
want to
can't?
do.
Which is closer?
I want to do what Blackston and Nova do.
I hate this.
Curio George's would be closer.
Curio George's is on the way.
Okay, let's go to Curio George.
Yes, let's go to Curio George.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Let's go to Curio George's.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Excellent.
Let's
You like
go to
water?
my little pub.
That was so like you so like said it so fast. I was like,
You guys make your way, providing everyone's down. Everyone heads down to Curio George because it's on the way to the general store. And you guys enter the familiar little shack, and you see him kind of working for it, and he working at this desk, kind of organizing things in his description of organized, and sees you and hey everybody, welcome back. What brings you? You guys have anything new for me?
yes.
All right. What do you guys got?
Can I reach into the bag and cut off a piece of the tentacle?
Sure.
Wait.
What is that? Is that? What are you doing?
It's a new thing.
Are we?
That-
We're selling that?
No, I'd rather not.
Selling the
Why?
body of a
I
man.
would like to keep it.
We can keep the rest of it.
I need all of it.
For what?
Time's a ticking. What do you guys got for me?
Is it just flesh or
It's a
what?
tentacle. It's like one of his bearded
Oh, okay.
tentacles.
Yeah.
What?
Did you just suck on it?
No, you
That
guys-
seems
Oh
dangerous.
my god! I was like, why did he just eat that like spaghetti? Oh, that would be.
I would like some
ooh.
You take it out and like kind of like slop it on the table, and he's like, "Well, this is interesting." And he kind of like
This thing was a dangerous creature.
Yeah, it was once, not anymore.
What the heck was this thing?
I don't know.
All right. Well, give me a second. And he starts pulling out a little bit of, like, not tools, but now he's got chopsticks, essentially. He's kind of like
It's
picking
not
at it.
calamari.
It is.
Calamari.
It's magical calamari.
This is some weird seafood
Fantasy
word you guys
calamari.
found. What's this green
Really?
stuff on it?
No,
Blood?
don't eat. Don't. I wouldn't
Do
try.
not.
You think I'm going to eat this?
Well, I don't know. You're quite bizarre.
And he like tries to like take a bite out of it and watches you freak out, and then all of you guys like, and he's like, gotcha.
Sure, you're always
I
up to
don't know
no
what the
good,
heck.
are you?
Now with that little seasoning.
I don't know what this is, but you know what? That's all right. Anything else? Yeah, you guys have been gone for a couple days now.
How much can we get for that thing? It's a mythical creature that you probably have never seen.
You can put it in a jar.
What is it? What's it of?
A
Well,
mind
don't
flayer.
you have testing things in the back?
Oh yeah, but that takes some time.
Have you
Well,
heard of
that's
mind
part of the
flayers?
adventure. I brought you a puzzle. It's a game. You get to find out what it is. Don't you love a good adventure? Don't you love a good challenge? You look like the type of man.
You're right. You're catching this guy.
19.
I could go for a challenge.
I believe
All
in
right.
you.
All right. Okay. Give me a second. He starts kind of examining it. He gets some goggles on and inspects it a bit. Mostly just checking to see if this is actual octopus he's being got or if this is something a little more. And he's like, okay, I'm interested. How much are you guys selling it for?
How much do you want to buy it for?
15 gold.
How much?
15 gold. What do you think?
How
I
about
think 15 gold is an excellent price.
I'll drop it to 14 if you throw in those cogs I sold to you last time we were here.
Is that too?
the
is that
cogs?
too
The
little?
cogs.
Yes.
Oh.
Is this
You know-
Devin or him?
This is him.
15
know-
gold. 35 gold.
No. I already dropped
This
it.
is a mythical
I already
creature.
dropped it to 14.
I can do 14 the cogs. They're all right.
What about 20 gold with the cogs?
Do you have any incense?
I gave you 20 gold for. Of course, I have incense.
Oh,
Do I look
hell
like
yeah!
What do I
I'll
look
take,
like in
I'll
here?
take 10 gold pieces of incense, please.
Well, no, just throw it in with the bargain.
Okay, so what are you bargaining for? I have a schlop of thing on my table here.
Yeah,
too,
that you're
buddy.
gonna find out. Remember,
Oh.
it's a game for you. You look like the type of man that
Your
can handle
teamwork
this.
is great.
How much? What do you?
25 gold for everything. 10 gold pieces worth of incense. The tentacle. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
No.
I'm giving you.
No, I know,
the
I know. I
incense.
just realized that. I'm sorry.
We'll give you.
15 gold for the tentacle, the incense, and the cogs.
10 gold for this incense and the cogs.
Do you buy
13.
spell scrolls?
Yeah. I buy things.
He's
What
a
you got?
shop, so
He's
we'll buy
paying
it.
us.
What you got?
I've got one charm monster. Are you familiar with that spell?
I know of it. Yeah.
They're very practical spells.
Very understandable.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
4th level spell. It's quite impressive.
It's quite a challenging spell. I get
It
that.
is, yes. I have no interest in it whatsoever. I think charms are unethical and problematic at best.
Can I learn it?
No,
Why?
you're a warlock.
So?
You can't learn things.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought I could.
Can't you?
No.
No.
You get spells. It's not like you learning. It's just, I have achieved a new level. You go Super Saiyan, and then more powers get dropped on you.
Got it. Okay.
Like you're more good enough now. Here's stuff.
I have an extra long sword I don't need. How much for that?
I don't. I mean, the sword. Let me check it out. Sword. Are you interested in the? Let me see the scroll.
Here you
Let
go.
me see it. Let me see it. He pulls it out. This is a nice.
It's very
gen-
old. It's an
Yeah, that's-
antique.
This is an antique. Okay. I can do. I'll do 5 gold. I'll buy this for about 5 gold. The sword.
I was about to say.
I'm interested in the sword. It's an antique. It's nice. I don't usually care for weaponry, but this one's neat. Then we got this the tentacle bit. I priced it about anywhere from 15 to 20 gold that I know of right now. And then of course the scroll here. Ooh, I can make them, but man, that's a bitch.
What is?
Have you made a scroll
That
before?
feels
Yes,
low.
it's quite challenging.
Maybe I'll ask a blacksmith instead.
Wow, that's a weak saddle.
I'm not too interested. I want more of that scroll thing you have here in this little shop. Like that's
I'm
a cool.
asking for 200 gold.
Fair enough price.
Well.
Thank you.
All right. We got 14, 15. Let's say 17 for the schloppy bit, and I'll put 200 down for the scroll.
Excellent. Thank you. Can I spend 50 of that on components right now?
Sure. What are you looking for? I don't know if I have it.
Components to learn hold person.
Component. When you have. Okay.
You-
Sure.
you're not-
200
What? 50.
gold.
Oh no, it's 100 actually.
What is it? What does he
Hold
need?
person, it's a second level enchantment, so that means I need to spend 50 times 2. I need to spend
even
100
yours.
gold on components to
know.
learn it.
Didn't you give it to me?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got enough paper for you to figure this
I
out.
gave you 15 gold for it.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Oh.
I got. Yeah, that we can work that out. I have plenty of paper in the back.
Wonderful, thank you.
So
I know
he
how
gives
much they
you
are.
50 gold's worth of paper.
Okay.
He has about anything else. Like you guys just want gold for this, or you're interested in them cogs, right? Yeah. Cogs for the thing.
15 gold cogs and whatever incense she wants.
Sure.
10 gold pieces worth of incense.
Got it. Yeah, I got.
The shopping episode.
Should have enough for that in the back.
We
Give
love
me a
another
moment.
shopping episode.
Pulls it all out. You have the. He takes both of the items, gives you the incense, gives you what you need here, gives you your cogs back, and has about 140 of gold, which is what it comes to at the end after all that, and drops the change on the counter for you.
Thanks.
All right. Anything else interest you guys want?
That's all I need.
I don't think I need
I'm kind of
anything.
good.
Do you have
I just kinda
anything new
came
in?
along.
Actually, it's funny you mention it.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
just
have
got.
100 gold to spend.
Fair enough. I got this just back here. All right, this one's new. Found it. Kind of excited about it. So he then goes to like the small back, like one of his shelves, and he reaches up and grabs this like small little stone. It's cylindrical.
It's a rock.
It's actually a rock, Nucci, and I'm describing it because it's about this big. It is physically the size of a baseball. It's a sphere, like smooth stone, and says, "All right." Now, I don't know much about this enchantment. It's really weird, very niche, but check this out. So he takes it. I'd stand back. And he throws it. And on his throw, it suspends in air. And, like, he releases it at full velocity, and it suspends right where his hand left. And he, like, looks at his, like, fake watch, his theoretical watch, and goes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the count of 5, the rock just shoots at the velocity in which he threw it. I have no idea what this thing is. I have no idea the enchantment about it. I've identified. I got no clue. However, you throw this, stays up, wherever direction you go. Throws it, stays for 5 seconds, then goes. I have no idea what to do with it.
How much would you want for it?
I'd put it around 25 gold.
I'll give you another tentacle for it.
Deal.
Wow.
How is that useful to us?
Thank you.
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
It's really fun.
But you can't tell me that's not cool, as it like knocks shit all over his like small little antique shop.
Do you have anything else that's like new that we haven't seen yet?
This came right here.
Does this rock have a name?
I don't really understand why it came through. Some rich kid is really why this exists. I don't know. It's pretty old. He opens it up. And he's like, this book is a book that changes every time you read it.
Really?
So far, I've poured through it. Easy reading, mostly pictures. It's got kid stories. I'm not super interested in it, but it's pretty cool.
Isabel, do you want the book?
I was gonna say Isabel looks very excited
Oh,
about
wait.
the book.
Do you really want the book?
Yes.
How much is the book?
15 gold. Small magical enchantment. Nothing crazy. Nothing interesting.
I stroke my old sword and mutter under my breath. No respect for history.
Now, listen here, friend. It's not exactly history. It's more of a story
Did
book.
you hear him? Oh.
Kid stories.
I drop charm person.
Okay.
Isabel,
Israfel just vomits immediately.
What?
Oh
Just
my
happened?
god! What the? What's going
You
on?
I
could.
don't know. Isabel, what happened?
I hated that.
What happened?
I hated that.
Wait, okay.
What did
Do
you
you want the
hate?
book? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Here's 5 gold, and here's no. Here's 15 gold.
Okay. All right.
He'll owe me later.
All right. Go. What? I have to clean this up. Anything else?
Do you happen to have any like cord that's elastic-y?
That's a pretty niche thing. I don't know if I have one of those.
Elastic
Like-
cord.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen them. I've
fantasy
seen them, but
rope?
not familiar with what it. I don't have one. No.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll keep a lookout. If I see something come through, I'll make sure to grab it and I'll hold on to it for you.
No.
Um,
We'll talk.
I have a mess to clean up. Anything else?
I think we're good for
Shiny
now.
buddy.
I
Any
think
other-
we're
We buy the
good.
book.
Here, Israel, take the
Here's
book.
the book.
All right, thank you.
Incense, whatever you guys.
Thank you.
Yep, all that's.
I'm
Give it to you.
good.
Are you okay?
We'll be back later.
Okay.
Yo, Israel.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. Bye.
Cool.
I grab Israel and I walk
Jesus
out.
Christ.
So how was that? How was that for you?
That was awful.
Why? What did you feel? What happened?
It's almost like I didn't have free will,
Wait, what happened?
and I hated it.
Israel wanted me to cast Charm Person on him, so I did.
Oh.
You
To see what it was like.
That
So this
explains
whole
so
time, for about the last 30 minutes?
Close to the hour. 45-ish.
For the last 45 minutes, he's been charmed by me.
Is that why you're asking me shit?
Not great. Like, you're in a car, and nope,
What's a
no,
car?
cars don't exist.
What's a car?
You're in a wagon.
Like,
Like-
maybe...
You're on a horse, but someone else is riding it for you.
I mean, a horse.
That just sounds like a normal...
sounds like a horse.
That's a horse race.
Man, horses are crazy!
It's like you're in the ocean trying to swim, but the current's pushing you another direction.
Yes, thank you. You're so much more intelligent than I am.
Ooh, like, did you feel drunk or something?
Well spoken,
Yes.
Cal.
Thank you.
Did you feel like you were in a dream? Ooh.
No,
Oh.
nightmare would be the more appropriate
Nightmare.
term.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
Did
it's
you try
fun.
to fight it?
No, you can't!
Oh. I've never been charmed, so I wouldn't know.
Well, you bought the book. I did take 5 gold from you.
Yes, I
You know
remember
this.
that. I was
I
very
was-
upset
I
with
know,
you.
but I was going to give it back, you know? So here's the 5 gold.
Okay.
I now need 15 from you because I just paid for the book. It was 15 gold for the book. So,
I suppose, yes, alright.
Why did you give him the 5 gold?
Why'd you give him five? You
well,
should've asked
because
for 10.
I wanted to show him that I'm not gonna.
Feels like you made me buy
Oh, this
something.
is happening.
but-
Can I start playing catch with myself?
What does
I
it say when you
promise.
read it? Is raffle.
Israel, what does it say when you read it?
What does it say when I read it? Oh, this
Um,
is a fun one. This is one about 3 separate swine who. Oh, this is hilarious. They fancy themselves architects. Oh, this is quite humorous. You'll never guess.
What?
This one, this particular hog, has imagined he could build a structure out of hay and other grass-like things.
Wait, that's not stable.
No, and so he's
Just
quite
hay?
undone
He's not
by
trying to build a
this.
stable. He's building a
Is it
structure.
just hay, as in just like a bale of
Touche.
hay?
Yes, it's quite funny. The pictures really do it justice.
Can I
Here,
see?
look. This next one you'll never guess.
Why
This
does that one
next
look so angry?
Which one?
That one.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, it says here that he attempted to make things out of just twigs. I thought that'd be very practical.
Twigs?
Twigs,
Why
yeah.
would you build a
Sticks
house
and
with
twigs.
twigs?
I mean, it seems semi-practical if you're a wild hog. like
People
this man
live
is.
in houses made of
Um,
sticks.
They're not very good
But
architects.
hogs burrow in the ground.
Do they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do they?
These don't.
Hogs burrow in the ground?
Yeah.
These hogs can also build structures.
That's
Not
very
very
true.
well, mind
Wild
you.
hogs burrow.
Do they talk?
No, it's a picture book.
Oh.
Yes, it's a
Wait.
picture book. Yeah.
Bit of both. It's the books that you'd see like at a not a preschool, but like early elementary, where the teacher like looks at you and then reads it aloud.
Oh my gosh, Israel, you can read this to Azriel. I'm
The-
so with you.
Hi, Gianna. That's exactly what Patrick wanted.
But by
Wait,
the time we get there,
there
and
it
you
is
open
again.
It again
Israfel.
Whoosh.
And I saying it wrong?
What? No, you're saying it fine.
Wait.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Bott's
What?
been saying
Nova
Israfel.
called you Israfel.
Yes. That's my name.
Israfel
I say
or
Israfel.
Israfel?
I always thought,
I'm just impressed you can pronounce it, Bott.
I thought that was just Bott's accent.
Yes. I
Well,
thought that's how you say it in
Boston
GIF.
accent.
Yes.
Yeah.
oh,
You haven't heard
yes.
it?
Bott's
In
accent.
Very
GIF,
thick.
it's Israfel.
Why didn't you say anything?
Oh, I thought that's just how you pronounced it. I'm not that attached to names, honestly.
You know what the unfortunate part about that book is?
What?
By the time we get back, it could be some horror story.
That's fine.
I mean, it's
Are you still
children.
gonna read it to him?
I mean, this one.
I want
think
to
should-
pronounce it correctly. It's your name.
Israfel. Israfel.
Isra fell off a cliff.
All right, that's fun. You should see if
Isra
charm
fell.
person works on a mirror.
On who?
On a mirror.
Oh.
So you can experience it.
Wanna be
That'd be quite
Narcissus?
interesting.
Narcissus?
Ah.
How much time do I have after I throw my rock for it to launch?
5 seconds.
Nova, do you want to try something?
Sure.
I'm going to throw my rock, and I want you to hold on to it as best you can.
Okay.
Oh God.
No, it's going to be right here in the air.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just...
What have I done?
All right, grab it. Hurry. Both hands. Tight. One.
Is it like, are you facing the direction it would be thrown,
God.
or are you from the other way?
No, like from the side.
Yeah, okay. Roll a strength check. Strength.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
We don't have good strength.
Dexterity, because you're gripping a thing.
17. And that was with a
What's
-1.
-1?
That was
You
with a
feel
minus
like-
one.
This sounds fascinating.
you're counting there like, why? 1, 2, 3.
I threw it with all my might.
Yeah,
So I just want to see what would happen.
Oh,
like, if
you're
I
roll
could
me a
save
strength
someone.
check.
And you've
I was
lost your
curious
rock.
if I could save someone with like, this is a test to see what I can do with this rock.
Roll me a saving throw, or strength check. What is it?
Natural one.
Ooh.
When you threw it, it kind of like slipped out of your hand for a moment, so like it wasn't your best throw, but Nova's able to, like, it catches her off guard, but she keeps holding on to it. It doesn't fly out of her hand.
Oh, you didn't move. I was hoping that I could throw it and like maybe you could hold on to it and I
Can
could like
I throw
launch
it?
you places.
Can I throw it and then you try to catch it? And
Can I
Are
try?
you strong enough?
oh, Bot wants to try.
Ball
Sure.
wants to try
Here you
it.
go, Bot.
Do you want to throw it and Bot catches it, or do you want Bot to throw
Well,
it?
no,
You
I wanted
catch
someone to hold on to it to see if I can make them like, you know.
Fly.
it? Okay, Bot.
We're trying to find bugs in the game.
I think I'm the lightest in the group.
Does this glitch us through the floor? Is what he's trying to figure out?
I'm
You can save at least 7
curious.
seconds with this time
hang on.
changing skip.
Works.
What a
But I am
speedrun
more
D&D.
sturdy.
Bot, you can throw it. I will catch it, and I will fly with it. Because I am. the
I'm not as
shortest
strong
and
as
the
Cal.
fastest.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it again, and then you're gonna hold on to it. Can you cast levitate on her?
Oh! Blackston, that would be so sick.
I mean, at that point, I'm just casting levitate. I don't know the rock's doing anything.
It's you.
You know the rock.
At this point,
You
just
watched
throw her.
Yeah, but I just saw her like
Dangerous.
catch it, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
long does-
god,
how long
what's
does-
happening? I'm panicked.
Why?
I'm on
How long does levitate last?
a minute, right?
it's like
Yeah.
a minute,
Yeah, so
but
she'll come down gently.
This is just a Genki catapult spell.
Yeah.
we're just trying to
That
make
I got for
like.
Tentacle.
All right. Bot, throw it, or
Should we throw it straight up?
no, because I want to catch it.
No. You have to hold on to it so that way when you're levitating, you move with it.
But if you throw it straight up, then I
It's
might
gonna
be
stop
fine.
right here, and then you grab it.
I want to see what
and then it keeps
happens
going.
though.
All right.
At this point, I'm just
wants
I'm
to
just
do it.
casting
Here you go, Bot. Here's the
levitate.
rock.
Bot, you do it. No, Bot wants you to throw it, and then Bot wants to see what happens.
Okay, cast levitate on him when I get to 3
So where's levitate getting placed?
on Bot.
Bot,
On Bot.
I want to fly.
Is anyone gonna ask consent of the person casting levitate?
Did you mind casting levitate?
I'm getting thrown in case she gets hurt.
I wouldn't get.
Aren't
hurt.
I just casting
fine.
levitate on this person to let them fly?
Are you casting
forward?
levitate on the rock or Bot?
No, on Bot. So levitate, but can you maneuver yourself with levitate?
Yeah, so it's like
Oh.
I've got magic missile I can throw at someone.
So levitate gives you the ability. Your movement then becomes.
Levitate doesn't allow momentum though.
yeah,
This
levitate-
rock
oh,
gives momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So levitate lets you move up and down vertically. 20 feet is your movement speed. No
I
horizontal.
thought when you levitated, you floated.
Mhm.
Oh,
20
okay.
feet.
The physics of this don't add up, y'all.
20
What do
feet.
you mean?
But theoretically, if I
They
want to get
don't.
onto a roof, I
All
can
right.
use levitate to
All right,
go.
it's math time, motherfuckers.
Do-do-do-do.
All right. So in combat, if levitate is cast, you have 20 feet of movement. You no longer have horizontal movement. You are Willy Wonka the chocolate factoring your way up as you just drank whatever that happened. All right.
Now,
So-
hold on.
so
Can we establish that this is a lack of gravity and not a wind burst?
Yes.
Okay, so
we
zero
have-
gravity.
We have seen this before
We have?
with the what's his name? The dwarf from early campaign. When you guys went in there, he was stuck in the cocooned in the.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
brought it
we
down.
did.
You cast levitate on
Ernie
him. You
dragged it.
And I
grabbed
dragged
it.
it.
You lifted it up, which was basically weightless, and then pulled it your full movement to another
Oh,
direction. So when you cast
With
levitate,
levitate, the target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
fuck you, Bot. So you can actually float the way you want to. Change my mind.
Rule of cool. Rule of cool.
It's you essentially hold up. Where are you reading this
That's
from?
literally the
Buckaroo?
spell. That's what the spell says.
Which 5e?
Levitate.
Because I've read 5e and you can.
I've read 5e levitate too. And that's
That's
literally
what I
it
thought.
says.
But it's like
I'm
right
looking up
here.
momentum and zero gravity, so the laws of propulsion
Alright.
say this
Roll
doesn't work.
20.
Oh, roll 20.
Well, is that D&D Beyond? Bot? I have no idea. It doesn't matter to me. I'm pulling it up. Give me a
I
second.
just want to make someone fly.
It's not going to work
really
because the
fast.
momentum and the mass
Watch our
determines the
entire
velocity.
stream went to a complete halt today. To
It
this.
really
But it must be
did.
solved.
It really does have to be because this is like applicable for later. In the
Okay,
game.
you're basically weightless. Awesome.
Yeah, so if you're weightless, then the rock is what's moving you.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yeah,
it
no, wait.
used in different instances.
Yeah, but, like,
that's why.
Even if you're in space, the amount of force required to fire a bullet in space, because
Doesn't
everyone does that, does push you slightly, but it pushes the bullet much farther
But-
because the bullet has less mass.
But we're not in
I
space.
just wanna play
And it's
D&D.
In
the-
theory,
In theory of levitate, your weight.
we're
lifts.
0 Gs.
You.
Whoever is levitating has 0 Gs.
Yeah, but the rock's not under 0 G.
Yes.
The rock
Yes,
is
I'm
still
aware,
moving.
Yes.
but it doesn't matter. The rock is putting force through its momentum and mass. It has a
right.
very low mass, and so its momentum in imparting velocity is very low onto a creature with larger mass.
Essentially,
Was the rock purchased with this in mind, or are we trying to justify the purchase?
It was purchased with
We're
this in
trying
mind.
to justify-
No, it was purchased with this in mind. I literally
thought of
wanted
it?
to get the rock because I was like, oh, I wonder if I could use this to like save someone. Like if I throw it up really hard and I grab it and like levitate and then
we can try. Are you gonna? We're just gonna. This is. Are you casting it on Bot?
I want to try.
Is it on bot or is it on?
Are you gonna cast Levitate on Bot?
Cast out on whoever's gonna hit the fucking
Got
rock.
it.
Bot. All right.
All
All right, Bot. I'm gonna throw the rock.
Strength check to see how hard you throw it.
This doesn't work.
It's also magic, Patrick.
Hey everyone, I came to play D&D today, and instead we have a math and physics lesson,
This
which
math and
I
physics
hate
is D&D.
so
This
much
is
with a
this
burning
is
passion.
This is neither of the two. This is
well,
crazy
it's
physics.
math!
Shit.
Math is math.
We are no longer in the world of real math. All right, you throw it. Bot, you grab onto it with the strength roll of 8. It does pull Bot like up to about 20, 30 feet in the air. I fuck you, Patrick. Don't tell me
Wait,
how science works. He
forward
throws it
up?
straight up.
Oh.
Bot grabs it, and it pulls him, and Bot then kind of like doesn't free flow, but like
We
I thought we were just trying to cast him this way.
Sorry.
its momentum takes him up. But essentially, once the momentum of the rock has stopped, Bot still is going up.
Oh.
Well, no. If the momentum of the rock stopped, when
His
he comes
momentum
down,
isn't contained.
Yeah, because he has no
You're
friction
right.
to push
Right.
against in
Yeah,
zero
nothing
gravity.
to do.
He only gets up to like 30 feet in the air. With the strength roll not being super
We really
high.
should have tied a rope to him or something.
he just
A
goes.
rope is not gonna help him.
Well, no,
Can't
but
levitate.
you have a minute to like, oh, fuck. Now he's up there for 30 seconds. He's now Willy Wonka style, 30 feet above the air, just kind of like, whoa.
Bot, throw the rock down.
That's going to send him further.
No, he throws it down and holds it. It'll bring him
Okay.
down.
No, but if it freezes there, it's gonna propel. Yeah, it's gonna propel him back.
no.
Not
I
if he doesn't
throw
let
it
go.
down.
Depends where he ends his throw, because if it's at an angle, he can spin. I want you to roll me one deck save to see if you grab it.
Level 3,
You-
we go into space
I rolled a
physics.
13.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
13 with your dexterity is good enough. You throw it, and you do a full like 360 spin before it goes, and you're just able to grab it again, and it then propels you downward, and you like lightly touch onto the floor with levitate still available. You do
To the
not take
moon.
any damage.
I'm going to
No.
visit Nova's
No.
patron.
No. You are going down to the ground and not taking 30 feet of fall damage.
Maybe I
To
can find it.
Celestia Minor.
That D&D was about choices, Devin. You're gonna
Maybe I
let
can
Bob
find a
make the choices.
slingshot somewhere later. I'd like to put the rock in my bag.
Ooh, a slingshot? You could slingshot it.
Can't do it today because I don't have levitate anymore.
That was
All
fun.
right. Oh, okay.
I wish I could say the same, but was
You
not fun
guys
for Gianna.
now head to the
Mages.
mages,
My brain hurts.
wherever the mages are chilling. You guys, as you guys walk to the main part of town, you're starting to see several carriages and several carts with full carts leading into a direction, and you see several guards like directing where to go. And as like kind of following the directions of the first guard that you met, you see that there is a decent, like not HQ, but it's now a decent building has been overtaken by these wizards and have now encapsulating it. It's a richer side of town. They have it's like a mansion essentially. It's taking place in, and they're working out of it. There's a gate around. It's a gated community, and it's locked up, and they're letting in people as they go.
Hello.
We are going to take a break right here, though.
Oh, here we go.
Right before. So right when you guys have now gotten to where the mages have set up shop, set up camp, we will then come back right after the break.
So excited to meet them.
We will see. Yeah, we will see them in a moment. All right, we'll have a 20-minute break, and we'll see you guys right after.
Wait to see the gift shop.
Thank you for staying for our science lesson in D&D
It was
physics.
all wrong. It was all wrong. Play Kerbal Space Program. You'll know.
Kerbal.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Welcome back, everybody, to Twitch Slays D&D, where our wonderful party just went up to the gates of this area where a lot of shipments are heading to. There's the Wizards' little HQ where they're setting up shop.
My head.
Is there a guard?
Yes, there is. There's a couple.
Now, hold on. I have a question. How wizard-like do these wizards look?
You don't see any wizards.
I don't see any.
Oh, the guards wizards?
Oh, for some reason I popped out of the
They're
chat.
town guards.
Oh.
You can tell they're town guards from their outfits.
I am so very excited, everyone. I've never met another wizard, and I've never
I
felt
thought you were a
like.
man of cloth.
Oh, well, that's
They're
just
clerics.
it. Is I'm not a cleric. I've learned all my spells through books, and I've never met. I'm just very excited to find people that are
This
like.
is a very important moment for Israfel.
I hope they're friendly, Devin.
Do you have your membership card? They might not let us
There's
in.
not a membership
Is that a
card.
mem-
Is there?
You walk up to the guards, and the guards you can see that they're letting some of the carts in, and as you walk up, they give them some paperwork. They take the paperwork and then they open up and let them inside. When after this cart has gone through, you walk up
We're gonna need
and
a
you see
charisma
two
check.
guards be like, state your business.
I'm here for the wizards.
Who is it?
The wizards are in there. Do you have? Let me see your paperwork, please.
I don't have paperwork. I accidentally threw my magical rock over the fence, and I'd like to go get it, please.
So unfortunately, you need your paperwork in order to get inside. That's
Still
kind of the
smell.
big thing.
So is my rock just gone?
We will return it to Lost and Found.
There's a lost and found for this city?
Of course, there is.
Where is it?
It's in the town hall.
Oh, town hall. I've been to that town hall, and there was no lost and found. I walked in. There was this kind lady behind the desk. We walked further up, and that's where we saw your bosses. He sent us on a mission. Do you know who we are? I got you, Israfel.
I wasn't ready for this.
We saved the town once.
Oh no, I'm picking up. This is the tone of the tone of the mood. Got it. I didn't know. I mean, this if you just check, it's to the. How did you miss it? It's at the front.
I really need my rock.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
Can I hide it with my body? I'd like to hide. Can I stand? Am I standing in front of you? Do you do it behind me?
Yeah, you can easily.
No, I'm just doing it in front of them. I don't give a shit.
What the?
If they're mages, wouldn't they have like a magical...
They're not mages. They're town
Yeah, but
guards.
wouldn't they have like a magical barrier around their thing?
I don't care.
What's your friend? What? We can't. Unfortunately, we just cannot. We have strict orders that only people with paperwork can get through. That's the.
I have paperwork.
Okay, I'd love to see it.
I like to pull out like my gift papers
Okay.
and hand it to him.
Okay.
It's written in in a language that only the mages can understand.
That's true.
No.
I say while invisible.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing because that's a damn good lie.
That's a very good lie.
Roll deception.
We're gift wizards. That's
Gift
why we're so
13?
strange.
Get there.
This is different than what we've seen.
This warforged next to me, I enchanted it.
Can I speak in Geth to help sell
Holy
it?
shit.
Let me, just guys, give me a second. I got
1001.
I'm walking through the good.
It's closed. The gate's
Oh,
closed.
it's a gate.
Yeah, it's
He's just trying to climb the gate.
I am trying to climb the gate at this
The
point.
Guys,
gate's just
just let
randomly
me-
shaking, you know?
Just let me speak with my supervisor. He might be able to assist in the situation. Please.
He
My
would like his
paperwork.
papers back.
Yes.
Thank you. These are very important.
Okay, my mistake. I understand. Please. I don't get paid enough for this. And he goes through. So there's the main cart entrance, and there's like a walkway for a person.
I'm shadowing him.
Wait,
Like
do
the
I know what those
devil.
papers say?
I don't know, Bott. Do you want to read? Here.
Bott, you're gonna be looking over this paperwork while this is going on. At the point in time he opens up, Patrick, I want you to roll me
While I wait.
I want you to roll me a straight dexterity check to see if he doesn't bump into you, because he's closing the gate right behind.
That's a 10. With advantage, please.
He bumps you, but you get inside the gate as he goes through a individual person.
These mages don't have this place like.
This is like the kid who snuck it at Disneyland, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Anyways, this guard, now fuck me. You're now inside the vicinity. What is your plan? Are you gonna follow this guard anywhere?
Oh no, I'm just gonna run towards the wizards. Are there wizards? I've never met another one,
All right.
Kevin.
Bott is secretly very proud of him.
Patrick, when you said you were really excited to see the wizards, I wasn't fucking ready for this.
Are they nice wizards?
Oh, fuck me. All right, you go in. Okay, here's what you see.
Wait, is there like wizard shops? Because I can just spend time there. It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I don't know what's
You're
going on.
currently overlooking like a giant manor
we know
that
what's
is
happening?
being pitted
I tap
into.
my foot while I wait by the
I need
gate.
sight, though.
Bott,
I
you
could've
are
done
waiting
before, but-
patiently. Thank you. Okay. He is split
Not patiently.
impatiently waiting by the gate.
He has
Thank
to
you
get
for the
paperwork,
clarification.
though. He's looking at it.
No, Bott has it.
Yeah, he isn't.
Yeah, sorry, you're looking over the paperwork. I'll get to that in a
You can be
second.
impatient.
Impatiently, aggressively
You
looking.
ever impatiently read a book, you know?
No.
And you
Yeah,
haven't-
actually. I
There
have.
you go.
I start skipping pages because I want to know what happened.
I'm sorry, Devin. Didn't mean to split the party.
Just like that.
Totally fine. Brain wasn't ready.
need
Okay,
to see
that's
When was
fine.
the last
Here's
episode
what's
we
gonna
haven't
happen.
split the party?
The guard splits off right and goes to like a small like guard station where there is clearly a hierarchy of other individuals in this moment. In front of you, you're actually looking at a very similar to a plantation style house. Fuck me, 1700 style America in which it's neoclassical.
Okay.
There are
Oh.
pillars. It looks pretty. It's white. Looks similar to the White House. It's got the double balcony that wraps around. It's a very nice house in this area, and it is now being overtaken by wizards and being used as things. You, at the very top, see a couple of robed people with a very wizard-like hat at the top walking around. No one yet has a visual on you.
Of course, I'm invisible.
You're invisible.
They could have
And
like a
there
top-
are, and you see the guard to go to the right. Do you try to go inside the house, or like, what's your plan? It's basically just a really nice house where people are working.
I
in
would like to
construction.
go into the house.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone, for splitting the party. I'm just very excited. I've never met another.
You're right.
wizard.
You've
You guys
never,
are the dying.
you have
Good luck.
never met wizards before. This is true. The guard is now going, and out of eye shot, you see them go to like a tent setup where he's talking to another set of guards. You know, regular deal. And you make your way into the house. Someone's opening the door, and you're gonna hate me. Walk inside the door, and no one's noticing you as this busy passageway. But the second you go through this door, eyes turn to you, and you look at yourself and realize, as you went through the door, your invisibility faded.
Perfect. Hello. I've made it.
What the fuck? And there's a lot of people are just carrying boxes, not have anything to do. Half of them just ignore you. And a very refined-looking individual comes up to you and says, hello there. I see that what is your business?
I'm here to join. I've never met another wizard. See, my name is Isra Dent. I'm from the city of Pottsfield. It's a small community of farmers. But I learned to be a wizard there, and I'm just so very excited. I've heard there were wizards in town, and I just wanted to help and learn and talk to them, and we could share spells. I just learned a new one. It's called Hold Person. I was just under the charm spell. I feel very
How did you
strong.
get in here?
I cast invisibility like a wizard.
Oh my god. Guards?
I'll do it again.
Escort this man out, please.
Okay. Wait, what was your name?
Give me a
He's
second.
like
pull it
Buddy the Elf.
I am for wizards.
up. One moment, please. Going to pull up the exact area where his name is and his name.
At Disneyland meeting a character.
So, you basically met. He is a tall, slender man, very similar. No.
That's a very different.
What kind of
His
wizard?
name's fucking Alfred.
Does
No.
he have a hat?
Alfred?
He's like Alfred from Batman.
Does
is
he
what
have a
looks
hat?
like.
With a PH or
No,
an
he doesn't have a hat. He's just a regular man.
He look like a wizard.
He himself does not look like a wizard. He's got like a nicer, not suit per se, but a very nice like. Yeah, he's got a suit on. Fuck it. He looks like he's basically the butler of the area.
Oh.
And he has his notes, and he's like, "Well, there's no reservation for you. You catch guards." And at this point, a couple of guards come, and thank you, Patrick, for role playing this with me. They grab you by the shoulder. Here, buddy, time to go. Got another loon, and they're taking you back down to the area. Another loon.
Hello.
I'm going to shout up to the wizards on the balcony.
What are you shouting, Patrick?
I'll be right there, wizards friends. I'll be right there.
You are never being allowed into these wizards again.
Okay.
I've never met another wizard.
You are getting a.
You then get escorted by two guards back to the party, or the front entrance, where another guard, and the individual guard that you guys spoke to is now making his way over with another taller, like, orc-looking figure. And you guys exit first, and then shortly after, the familiar face of, "Hey, I know you guys. Welcome back. What?
Big Ed!
Oh, it's nice to see you all.
Do you have any more pocket jerky?
Fresh out.
I run up to him and I just like do the like cliche white girl like in a relationship jump up and like rap.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, it's nice to see you guys.
You guys all know what I'm talking about. Everyone on The Bachelor
Yes.
does it.
Everyone knows.
Yeah.
What's The Bachelor?
I know.
Fantasy Bachelor.
Fantasy Bachelor.
Oh, I've seen that one. That was a great show.
Maybe you and the
It's a great
librarian.
broadcast.
You and the librarian
Broadcast.
should go on it together.
So she can date someone else.
I don't know if I like that idea. I would not like to have an individual relationship with her myself, but that's fine.
What's a good show to go
Anyways,
to date?
I see that you are here to enter the facility. Do you have the paperwork necessary to get in?
Where don't you work?
Funny you mentioned it, friend. I actually just recently got a promotion from our recent work, and they gave me a higher role, which
Big
I
Ed,
get to
it's so deserving.
I get to oversee some of the things that go around here. Now I have people that walk around me now. It's nice.
Wait,
I have
so
more friends.
why don't you guard the library, and you could see Gertha more often?
That's because orders are orders. I ought to be here.
I'm just.
So here's
Hello.
the paperwork.
Oh,
Yeah,
that the
no,
end?
you wanna let us
Thank
in?
Where did you go?
I visited the wizards. They have the most fascinating thing. Where there's an anti-magic door and a butler.
At this time, the other guards are kind of like
I've seen a butler
the guards
before.
that took Israfel back is like, you guys, you know this clown? Yeah, these are friends, and he's just defending you and just kind of like, you leave him alone now. Bye bye, thank you.
I don't want them to call you a crazy person and not let you back
I have no idea who that is.
in. Think calm thoughts.
Wizards don't think calm
I'm
thoughts.
gonna be totally honest with everyone. This paperwork is not the paperwork necessary to get into the facility.
Did you read it?
That's part of the problem.
Did I figure
have
out what the
inability-
papers say?
Yes, Bott, you did. It's paperwork discussing the nature of research. It's incomplete. There's some pages missing. It was discussing ability or some form of protection or ward from psychic damage. That's what this individual piece of paper goes.
That sounds
That's crazy.
useful.
So this, that particular issue, I don't know how to read this, and
Well,
that's.
maybe one of the wizards can. Can you
Well,
call
the
one
thing
out,
is,
please?
the paperwork is for us, not for the wizards. We are specifically, it should be receiving their seal of the EA.
This is definitely wizardly magical paper. I can translate it.
As exciting as that may be, this
What
is the
does
one,
the EA stand for?
the Edgemount Academy.
All right.
Yes.
How do I?
From Edgemount. They're from Edgemount.
Wonderful. I'm glad
We're
you all,
from
Do you know
Edgemount.
Oh my gosh!
Do you
I
know-
have to go in and talk to them.
That's amazing.
Do you know anyone from the academy?
I don't think so, but I'd love to meet people and see if they know my Aunt Lavinia.
As much as I'd love to invite you in,
Big Ed.
I would like to not lose my job.
Big Ed.
I
Big Ed.
yes.
Come on.
Nova.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do the thing.
No. No.
Your whole world
Hey Big
is
Ed,
switched.
how about you tell us where we can get this paperwork?
The paperwork is given out by the Edgemount Academy, and that is where they have the seal on it. It's normal as that regards. This does not have the paperwork. Are you sure this is the? Have you misplaced your paperwork?
Yes, we
We've
misplaced
we've
I'm so sorry.
misplaced the paperwork.
Well, that's good news. When you have found your paperwork, I'd appreciate it if you could.
He doesn't get.
it. Can I
you
be, can I
gotta
be,
be
frank,
head
can I
on
be
with
frank
it.
with you, Big Ed?
Of course.
We had the paperwork.
Yes.
Then we got into a fight on our journey here,
That's misfortunate.
and it destroyed our paperwork.
Okay.
Would you like to see the creature we fought?
Uh,
I like to pull out the thing.
No!
No.
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 Why are you lying about that?
are you pulling out the thing?
No.
No.
Why?
Wait,
Wait,
hold
hold
on.
time out.
No.
Why
Last
should,
resort.
why should I
That's our
not?
last
Why
resort.
should I not pull out the
That's
thing?
our last resort. That's our last
One
resort.
second. Well, important conversation. 1 second, please. And then another person in a wagon comes up with the very similar looks. It's another cart with 2 horses on drawn. You have your paperwork, and the man sitting at the reins hands a piece of paper to Big Ed.
Devin.
Everything's in order. Let this one through.
Devin.
While
Devin,
that's happening,
Devin,
I'd like to talk to the
Devin.
horse.
What?
You first.
We
What
have to
kind
go
of
meet the
cart
Inquisitor
is it?
in like 20 minutes anyway.
It's a like it. I don't. Okay, let me describe it to you.
Is it a convertible?
Is it?
Can I
Is it-
hop into it?
So it is a wagon that has boxes lifted into it, and it is completely like.
Can I jump into the wagon?
I was gonna say, can I help?
Sneak in?
It's Oregon Trail style wagon, except it's full with stuff.
Right.
We can sneak under.
I can add invisibility again. I'll do it again.
I'd like to talk to the horse, please. Can I talk to
I
the
can
horse?
misty
Yeah,
step.
yeah. You talk to the horse.
I can just sneak, baby. I got
If
that
you do me a really
plus
big
7.
favor, I've got some stuff for you. Some good.
Can you repeat all that for me?
If you do me a favor, I got some stuff for you. Some treats. Sound good, right? You look like you've been on such a long journey. Need some rest? I'd like to start just brushing its hair.
We're trying to sneak in with the horse. Don't.
Hey,
don't stop
knock
it.
that off. Knock that
Oh,
off.
sorry.
Roll an animal handling check.
Wizards. Think of all the things I could
11.
learn.
What are you trying to have it do?
I don't want it to move. I want to do the same thing I did with the other horse, unless I let it leave.
With an 11, it's not. As you're trying to get its
We're trying to
attention
sneak
with
in with the
something,
horse.
it gets your attention for a second. Then you hear the cracking of the reins, and they now are moving through the gate.
Goodbye.
The gate's open to let in a wagon.
I sneak in.
This was just supposed to be a short trip. I don't get why you guys are lying to our good friend Big Ed so much.
We've known him for a few hours.
What was that? And I heard that Bott. What did you say before that?
Hidden stuff.
Hidden step.
I go
Invisibility again.
Oh, you go invisible. There's no way to
hand.
sneak in this. It's like an open road, and it's like the Skyrim style where you just crouch. You're not invisible. You're in the middle of
I
the.
can't slide under the cart.
Big Ed is having a conversation with you guys with other guards.
I'm not in the conversation. I've just kind of been vibing in the
He
background.
hasn't said anything. It's true.
I haven't
He
said,
recognizes
Clearly we
you
aren't
guys.
supposed to be here.
guys.
Can I?
We need to get
Bott?
permission.
Can I make a persuasion check on him? On Big Ed?
It depends what you're asking, because he's not letting people. You know for a fact he's not going to let anyone in because he's going to lose his job, and if he doesn't make enough money, he can never take Gertha on a date. So his motivation for Gertha means more to him than to
What
let his
Isra?
friends in.
I need to visit other wizards. I've never been a part of people before.
All right, Patrick, what are you doing? Did you cast invisibility?
I cast invisibility.
You're now invisible. There's-
You can do that after we talk to the Inquisitor.
You sneak in.
The Inquisitor,
I'm
that's
following.
not gonna
I
happen.
put my hand on his shoulder.
Are you also invisible?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Don't worry about it, Ed.
At this point, the gate has now closed. You two have made it inside.
We are on a time crunch, in case you all forgot.
Thank you, Bott, for being the voice of reason here. I love you. Just to save us some thought process here, Cal Luna, your awesome spell lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah. So before that spell ends, I would like to use disguise self, and I would like to turn myself into Big Ed. And then at the same time, I'd also like to use
I'm not on board with this.
magic awareness, and I'd like to look around to see if I can spot anything that would end my spell.
Not on
Like
board
what happened
with
to him
this.
with his invisibility. And
Not
I'd like
on
to
board.
mark them in my head and actively avoid them.
Not on board with this. Nope. You're gonna ruin Big Ed's name.
Okay, well, give me a second.
Gertha's never gonna go on a date with Big Ed.
Give me-
no.
I'm bored with this too.
All right, Bott.
'Cause
Bott, Blackston, Nova.
I'm going back to the church.
You see your friends go invisible and then bounce. And
I'm going with Bott.
Okay.
Well, jeez, there's no way to sneak around this. There's no like.
Well, it's guarded. It is a
the
guarded facility
entire thing is
midday.
fully guarded, not like a blind spot anywhere.
Yes.
Instead of Big Ed, can I turn into the one that we saw at the entrance that was really timid?
Okay,
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
Thank you.
The very entrance of
Town.
of town.
Mhm.
Oh, that one. That's great. Thank you. Okay, you get in, and before
What
in
was
the
his name again?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
it's a good question. No one asked him.
Man, I wish I had cool
Anyways,
stuff.
you're right. That's fine. You get in. You can cast your spell. You turn into that person. You have the
Hi.
resemblance of him.
Sorry.
And Israfel, you are now invisible in the area. You also cast the ability to detect. Was it
Magic awareness.
magic awareness? That's better than that.
Mm-hmm.
It does everything.
It does everything.
Got
I
it.
see everything.
Shit's glowing.
Yeah, but I can see what.
wild.
What,
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot glowing. There's a lot inside the house that's glowing.
I'm specifically looking for things that will end my magic.
All the entryways of this house, there's a aura over it that, when entering inside, illusionary spells dissipate.
Only illusionary spells?
Specific, yeah. It cancels all magic too. Anything illusion or the school of illusion or anything of the nature of hiding oneself, like invisibility or charm.
Sky self.
Enchantment based as well. So like charm person, no one can be charmed upon entering inside. Disguise self, and then like invisibility spells, things of that nature, blocks it when entering inside this house.
Devin, to make this short,
What do you guys? We're here now.
I just want to walk around the house.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any wizards on the lawn?
As you're walking, there are several to choose from. There are scrawnier looking ones. There's young looking fellows. They're
I
mostly
wanna-
apprentices.
I want to find a group of apprentices and just, hello.
Oh, God.
There's none that are by themselves, or no,
Oh.
there's none that are in a group only by themselves. They're just doing monotonous tasks by themselves, just carrying out tasks.
I want to find the frailest looking one and make a friend. The one that looks like he gets picked on the most.
Okay. Oh my God.
I want him to be my friend.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check while this is going on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking over to this table. I get it. Cal, what is your plan? You've now turned yourself into a guard, and people are walking by you, and no one's acknowledging.
Are any of the guards? There's no. So, from my understanding, there's no guards inside of the building.
There are some. There's actually a small little tent that has like a
Well, I
couple
meant
guards.
inside of the house.
Not that you can see.
Do I see like any wizards that look very important in the house?
There are a couple on the outer balcony. There's a couple that are like not overseeing, but kind of like up there doing more important looking stuff with actual paperwork, and they're at a desk working through some windows you can see.
I'd like
There
to
are
go-
some fancy ones.
I'd like to
upstairs.
go inside. I'll just walk in.
If you go inside it,
It's fine.
okay. Fuck. As you enter in your little guard outfit, you come through the doors, and from 6 foot to 9 foot, out comes Kalaluna, the giant thing. Oh, Jesus! As this,
Hi, don't panic. It's okay. I'm Kalaluna.
do you have an appointment?
No, but I did bring this, and I'd like to pull out the body.
Give me a second. I have to process.
Roll for initiative.
Bye, Bott. Bye, Nova. Bye.
Why would you roll for initiative?
You brought out the dead corpse of a known creature that everyone would probably want to kill.
It's
Dead
dead.
corpse.
It's dead.
Yeah,
I brought this
I killed this thing.
for
that-
research. Mages like to research.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty good
That's my
idea.
way in.
You.
This is
Can I
what I was
just
gonna
say,
do with it anyway.
what the heck?
What the heck?
I'm
What
with
the
you
heck?
on this one, Bott. There was a lot that I expected this little thing to go. This is not the direction I
I'm
expected.
sorry.
No,
Hey
it's
Devin.
fine. This,
Hey Devin. The meme.
Wait, what was that?
The
Two
meme.
paths.
Two paths.
Consent.
We go to.
there's a lot developed here. This wasn't the path that I expected. Okay. What did you roll for your investigation?
A 22 to find the weakest one.
Fuck me, Patrick. You find this little guy who is scrawny.
What's he look like?
Clearly, he's human. He's very pale, very anemic in a sense. Just that white skin with the really dark eyes that like bruises easily.
You can see his veins,
Yeah, he's pretty veiny.
like the blue vine. Like
Yep.
Ooh.
He's just this scrawny little kid, and
How old?
mid-teens, late
Okay,
teens,
okay.
probably rough, close to your age.
All right.
And we're gonna get to you in a moment. I
Oh,
need a
fine.
mental moment.
I'll be here waiting.
Because your thing is going to interrupt his conversation in a second. Israfel, what do you say?
Do not be alarmed. I am an invisible wizard.
Jesus!
I told you not to.
What are
be
you doing?
What is your name, friend?
My name's Callan.
Callan?
Callan.
Callan.
Who is Jesus?
Who the? So fuck up, Bott. You're not there.
Not there.
You're not even here.
My name is Israfel Dent
What are you doing? Why are you invisible?
because I wanted to make a friend.
Hi, Israfel Dent.
Do you need help with anything?
Yeah, I could use some help with these boxes. They're really heavy.
Devin, you can give me. I will do nothing else this stream. Can I help this boy move boxes?
Ask him to cast Unseen Servant.
Uh-huh. No, it won't last that long.
Why?
Well, here's the thing. I would love to talk to more wizards, amazing wizards like yourself.
Yeah?
I've never met another wizard, and I'd love to go to school with all these beautiful wizards.
Okay.
Here, let me help you, and I help him with
thanks,
the
thanks.
Do you think I can just help you
That
all
would-
day?
that would be great.
And socialize and learn things and talk shop?
Yeah, I guess we can have some conversations. Oh, okay, Isra, Fel.
Excellent.
Okay.
And I drop invisibility and I help him all day long.
Okay.
All day long.
You start helping him. You get the first, he's unloading a cart and taking it to the back of the manor when you hear the sound of, what is that thing coming from the inside of the mansion? Callaluna, what you see is as you pull it out and grab it and display it for everybody, a lot of the common folk who are just being a part of construction are in horror disgusted, and most of the individuals are completely horrified by the sight that they see. And then from the top of this atrium, you see a wizard's the eyes of a wizard in blue robes, like a dark blue, with so they have they're very symbolic wizard's hat. They have a dark blue robe on that is draped nicely around them. They have a very lanky body, and it's a woman with elven pointed ears. She then looks down, and he's like, I want to see that thing. And she just moves her way down the stairs, and as everyone's kind of in horror around and guards are kind of moving towards you, she pushes through. Enough, guards, back off, back off. I want to see this.
I like to put the body away back in the bag before she gets to me.
This sneaky boy.
I have friends that are outside of the gate, and I'd like them to be
Not
here with me.
anymore.
They're like my support
We're at the
animals,
freaking
and I
church.
can't be here by my. Oh, you guys left?
Black
Yeah, they
did
left a long time
too.
ago.
Oh,
We made this the Nucci Patrick stream.
Patrick, do you want to come help me?
I'm with Callan, my new best friend.
As soon as you hear what is that thing, all the motion stops. People start filtering into the house to see what's going on, Israfel, and you are now following Callan. Callan?
Callan with an
yeah.
N, wasn't
Cal-
it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
C-A-L-L-E-N.
I'll keep the body out then.
Yeah. You've now, everyone's kind of merging into C, and he's having a tough time. He's like, what is that? And you, too many heads, can't see what's going on. You can see the dangling, you can see the feet of a very familiar mind flayer that you stabbed the shit out of. Bott stabbed the shit out of. And she looks at you, and and what do you say again?
Hi, I'm Callaluna. We killed this thing. I figured maybe I could sell it to you or exchange information or something. And hi.
Hi, Cal. It's me, Israfel. I've made a friend.
Also, one condition. You have to let him hang out with you guys whenever he wants.
Sure, whatever.
I bring Callan with me to go
Can I have
stand next to.
paperwork?
Give me. Set it down.
Okay.
I want to see this.
I lay it down.
And she's like, where did you find this? Where did you get this?
So we were. I want to explain to her everything that happened
Yes,
at this point. How we
every,
got the body.
every detail.
You're given every detail, and she's kind of pulling it through. Every once in a while, she peeks up her head in attention. Fuck me, there were so many NPCs I wasn't ready to.
I don't care.
No.
I'm going to school.
I know.
I got you in class.
Thank you so much, Calaluna.
You're welcome.
Okay. So as she's like, okay, awesome, thank you. Another well-dressed, similar attire, smaller than her, doesn't have as much like accoutrements to the outfit, no like stole, no like neck thing. Then comes out and is then taking a detailed description of your telling.
Mm-hmm.
They are writing it down while she is then investigating, and the next thing you see is my God. The next thing you see is a scroll and like paper being like quilled as she is taking notes. With something is taking notes for her as she is like inspecting the tentacles and goo of this body. What is it?
We are singing karaoke in the church while we wait.
The acolytes are. Some are joining in. Azalea is actually kind of enjoying. She enjoys singing a bit. She's having a fun time.
Tequila.
She doesn't know that one, weirdly enough. Mother Nora's vibing to it, though. She's had a life. Okay. Fucking, what's going on today?
Hi everyone, welcome to Nova's Terror Corner. We're over here on this side streaming.
I'm over here doing my homework.
Guys,
This is so important.
we made it into this compound.
I'm going to school.
Yo, wizard is a fellow.
Halfway there. Whoa, oh.
Anyway, sorry.
So many
Living with a mind
chord
flayer.
cards.
Okay. So,
Bye, Alex.
let's see. I need to. Okay. You're welcome. Okay.
Take
welcome
my
back.
hand. We'll make it, I swear.
Oh, you can't see the cards from that far away.
All right.
Living with a mind flayer.
I cannot concentrate.
You can go to them if you want and come back to us.
No. With Bott spitting things out, and let me know when Bott says something, because right now I'm like, fuck me. There's so much going on that
I'm sorry for splitting the party. This is just so important.
Great
I
chaos.
was not expecting the Mind Flare to come out this episode.
Fine.
So I have
I'm
to-
done.
How would they react? Who's all there? I had a certain number of people. Okay. Let me know when Bott says something important, because I don't want to piss off the command. They're going to tell me, like, hey, Devin, your mic sucks.
I got you.
Okay. So she then responds with, what is it that you want? This thing. I want this. Where, and where'd you get it? You describe where it's gotten. And the assistant's like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
A full course of study.
Sure. He's just writing it down. Yes, whatever you want.
Where do you all come? We come from the Academy of.
We come from Edgemount, you fool. Let me.
You fool! I can take this body back and put it in the bag. I demand a little more respect.
Where else do you think we are from?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
Well, why are you here inside
Because I
of
wanted to
our
bring you
manor?
this body. Remember?
How the hell have you gotten in here?
You see, there's this.
It
thing.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What else do you want here?
Why are you guys here? What are the ruins you are looking at? And how much would you like to buy this body for?
We are doing an archaeological dig and investment. We are trying to find out some information, which I hoped you'd assume that we'd know, but I don't think it pertains to you. I want to know where you found this, or like I want this. This is going to be ours now, and otherwise.
Now hold on. How much of it do you want?
All of it.
I don't want to give you all of it.
That's quite unfortunate because you came into our area. You have clearly not invaded. Broken and entering inside of an establishment.
I didn't break anything.
Did you not enter illegally? Where's your paperwork?
It
I don't see it.
wasn't
Doesn't
illegal.
matter. Doesn't matter. I want this. What do you want? And be out of my hair.
Can you enchant my sword?
Enchantments are weak and pitiful. Yes, we can do that. What do you want?
I also
Goes back in.
what other professors are here today? I want to meet them.
I don't have them on hand.
What do you teach?
I teach a lot of things.
What's your favorite school?
I have what I want in head though. Like I know what I'm gonna ask of this lady.
Wait.
I gotta pull more up. Give me a second. I forgot what I have her stat sheet up.
Just say divination and move on.
Divination.
Gianna,
Then you should have known we were
I
coming.
hate me too as much as you hate me right now.
There's divination, there's enchantment.
No, I'm
there's-
finding hers, Gianna. It's transmutation.
Specificity is important.
She cares about
Storytelling.
transmutation.
What I would like
Yes, a school of transmutation. That is my
Is-
specialty.
an enchantment on my weapon at a later time. I don't know what I want yet.
Sure, we can work it out later.
And I'd like you to tell me about this, and I'd like to take the thing off my arm and show her the mark.
Oh fuck! We're solving all the problems tonight.
I don't know what that is.
Damn.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
Don't
That
have to
was
tell you.
wait,
We can
Sorry,
we can look
tech
into
booth.
it later. That's fine.
Two more
Okay.
Question.
things.
Yes.
Um,
What else do you want?
Do you know a way for a wizard to learn a cleric spell?
That's an odd question. No, I don't think I'm aware of something of that nature.
But you know light. Isn't that already a cleric spell?
There's-
Arcane and divine powers are two different things. That's one thing I'm not too worried about. Other question. I want to study this in my own private quarters. Is
I
that
will rent you this body,
you
and I will be back to claim it.
Brent.
and
That is satisfactory. Fine.
There. Can I have papers so I can come back in whenever I'd like?
Sure. Then she gives it a double clap, and her assistant then goes and yes, follow me 1 second. I'll meet you up front.
Come, Israfel. I'd like to grab Israfel and pick him up in his excitement,
okay.
Okay.
and just throw him over my shoulder.
We
And then we're gonna walk out, get the paperwork, and then I'll be like, "You'll go to school later, buddy."
okay.
Okay.
And then-
yes, go get his things. He follows you out. Says, "1 moment. Stay by the door. I'll have something for you in a second. I just need to get one signature real quick." He goes. A minute passes. Hands you back another thing saying that they are welcome inside the establishment with the crest and seal of Edgemount Academy.
Into the bag.
Into the bag it
Thanks.
goes.
We'll be back. Probably later tonight, if not tomorrow.
Can I have my scholarship documents as well?
Do we agree to scholarship documents?
I would like a full course of study, please. Available.
We'll have that.
Perhaps private tutelage.
We'll just. I don't have that right now. We'll discuss
All right,
that
that's
later.
fine.
Thank you.
I'm just her secretary.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Let's go.
I
Israfel.
love your hat.
Thank you.
I'm just carrying him out.
It's actually a fez.
That's fine. I've never seen one.
To the
Okay.
church.
Okay. Oh yes, we have a plot.
And
you.
welcome back
enchantment on my sword.
to
I'm so proud of you.
the
Ooh, that's
plot.
nice.
Thank you for getting me to school.
I got you a scholarship. You're welcome.
The scholarship,
Oh.
full ride,
A
full ride.
full.
And they're gonna look into my mark.
No need to rec letter or anything.
Please, there's
Better
one spell
rec.
in cleric school I really want.
Can you pay for the
We'll see.
tuition?
We'll see the levels. We'll see. I'll
Okay,
have to-
back
Shadows
Why are they?
searching
Stop!
in the
Oh,
night.
Is the Inquisitor singing with them?
What?
Who's singing with them at the?
The Inquisitor.
The
How
Inquisitor
far
is
go?
the Inquisitor and his two guys. So
For my final song, takes a breath. We're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand.
Oh, that came in hard and fast, baby.
Oh, Bott!
Never
Woo!
gonna
Yes!
Sorry, Bott, I missed that. It's all right, though. Let's
Never
move on.
gonna run around
Okay.
and desert you.
Oh.
We're no strangers to love.
Oh, I'm so happy.
You know the rules.
The two of you now enter back into the chapel. What you see is at
Oh, we're being raided.
oh my
Fable
goodness.
Forge! RPG! Woo! Thank
Thank you
you!
for the raid.
Thank you very much for rating us.
Thank you for the raid.
What-
I just got a scholarship to magic school.
Okay. What you two goons do when you finally get back?
Anyway, that's my whole backstory. Thank you so much for listening, Blackston and Nova. Oh hey guys, welcome back. You
Hi,
missed a
Bott.
lot.
I'm going
You
to
guys missed a
school.
lot too. And I'd like to pull out the papers and show them. I got us in.
Okay.
And I'm going to school.
What? What?
Yeah, I got us
What?
into the thing. We can go back whenever we'd like.
Wait, hang on. You're going to school. You're going to leave the group
Gonna-
to go to school.
I mean,
Do
he
you not
probably
think
worked.
that's all the way through?
Well, maybe
He could do-
well,
he could
I
do-
think
he-
you can save it for a later date.
He could do his
At-home
homework on the
studies.
way too.
Maybe you can like portal in, like the rune thing, and you can just like rune into it, go to school for like a little while whenever we have free time, and then rune back.
And our adventures are like your field trips. I'm
Thank
like,
you for coming back, everybody. The Inquisitor is now here. He's been waiting on these two. Thank you for joining us back.
Been waiting.
We need to discuss some of these matters that happened in Falkirk.
Yes.
I don't have the body.
You just missed it. I remembered everything.
What? What do you mean?
Why'd you leave it? Did you lose it?
No, I gave it to the mages.
Why'd you give away a body of...
Well, I didn't really give it away. It's just on rent.
Inquisitor, this way.
I told
they're ready for
Blackston
you.
and Nova. But too late to repeat it now.
Yeah, Bott told
Yeah.
us everything. He remembered all of his backstory.
I'm sure you guys can tell us later.
It's a long story. Like, you'd have to hear it from him, and we don't have the time for that. Like, it was a lot.
Can I do a perception check for what?
No.
Telling
Can
Bott's
never
entire
repeat
story.
it.
Insight.
Insight.
Give me an insight
I'm
check.
just happy for you, Bott.
Am I making a what?
Am I making a check?
Am I making a check?
Deception or persuasion.
Or persuasion?
Only one of you has to roll it or with advantage. 'cause you're
I
working
know it's
together.
the
25.
Take that.
What was the roll?
18.
18,
25.
25. So
Good for you, Bott.
you're somewhat convinced, kind of salty, that Bott would tell more about Bott's backstory.
I thought we were root spot. It's cool.
Okay.
You
this
did.
This is the Inquisitor.
did.
And Randy, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this
Thank you
wonderful
so
time.
much. We're so happy to be here.
He's here on urgent matters.
Right.
You made like a tree and left.
Roots
Leave.
wouldn't leave us alone for so much time.
I tried to get you guys in, but you were
Or not.
gone.
I don't care.
Okay.
I sang karaoke without you.
I tell my
Hello?
backstory.
You had
We are
questions
It's
for
over.
us?
We are so excited for this chat with the Inquisitor. Hello.
Yes. I would wish to speak with you in private. The five of you have understanding of what the occurrences in Falkirk.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well,
We were all there for it.
it's important.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
Tragic. Scarring.
It's personal matters. I would ask that you follow me. And he takes you guys down to the cafeteria or like the mess hall where it's smallish and quiet and has the five of you.
Isra fell skipping.
Mother Nor is joining you in this, is also there with you. So give me a moment to pull up one thing. More,
Also,
and there we go.
I think those mages are willing to give us like almost anything because we brought that body to them.
Devin, you know how it would be a bad idea to put a pile of gold in front of Nova?
I don't want to hear it.
You put a pile of wizards in front of Isra,
And he dove in head
and he
first.
dove in head
Head
first.
first.
Swan dive.
Twice.
Yes, he did. The Inquisitor has two apprentices that are like two partners on his side, about roughly different in age. He addressed himself, hello, I'm Hanratty, Inquisitor Hanratty, and addresses this is Norvin, and Norvin, who is a like red-looking tiefling with some spry hair, older, about in his 45, about 40, 45-ish, and this is Mac, who is a heavier set individual, another rotund male who doesn't take care of his, like, he's got some action shave, a little more, like,
Human?
human as well.
I do not recognize either of them.
You do not recognize the three of them, the bunch.
What was the name of the first one again?
So we have Hanratty, Norvin, and
Norvin.
Mac.
You should have
I walk
called
up to
him
Norvin. I walk up to Norvin. Nova, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I like horns.
Thanks. And then Mac, who's like, you like your horns, mate? And Hanratty's just sighing and aggressively, this way, we must discuss some of these matters. These are my partners. They assist me in a lot of these crimes and other investigations. Please, Mother Nor does follow along, and they take you guys into the mess hall where they kind of close all the doors and say, all right, this is official business. First things first, we're going to cast a zone of truth to make sure it's just a part of
For sure.
only questions involving the party.
Right.
Only what
I
happened in
object.
Falkirk. Then you must leave.
Fine.
Okay,
I'll
Cass.
just take this body I have elsewhere.
You don't have a body.
They don't know that.
You just told me.
You're telling them this?
Yeah.
Don't split the party
We're-
again.
We are not interested in
The
bodies.
zone of truth has already been cast. I'm just kidding.
We are not interested in whatever. We want to find out what happened to Falkirk, and we want to.
You're going
establish-
to become a branch friend at this rate.
I would just gladly? Okay, would you just time out, back up, everyone in
Wait.
this room? Would you guys just gladly step into a zone of truth
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not.
This
Yes.
is like the equivalent of a court case, and like
In a court case, you don't have a zone of truth.
I know,
Sometimes
but
it's
it's
like-
like,
Wait, hold on. Like, if the archdeacon from the Vatican, and I'm an atheist, says, "Hey Patrick, come to this really special place where we can talk truth together," be like, "Yeah, Father, let's
yeah,
go
but
chill."
you're not forcefully.
let's go
forced-
vibe, you know?
Yeah.
It's not forceful.
It's just
It's not
procedure.
hurtful.
You can't. You just can't.
You
say
are
anything
acting real
outside of-
sus by not wanting to step into the zone.
Who's acting
It's
sus now?
If you have any objections, you can gladly step out of this. This is just a normal matter. This is a regular procedure for something of this intensity.
Understood.
Absolutely.
Alright.
And
Yeah,
he
it's
gestures to
no
Mother
big deal.
Nor.
It's fine.
It's just
it's
no one
fine.
can lie.
It's fine. Into the zone of truth.
Mother Nor says it'll be okay. There's gonna be no concerns.
While we're at it, you can just have Nova charm me.
What?
Weird way to put it.
It's-
No worries. I trust these people.
I
It's
trust
fine.
Mother Nor. I thought you did
Yeah.
too.
Is it Mother Nor casting the spell?
She could.
All right. If Mother Nor casts
She said
it,
it's
I will
okay.
stay in it.
Mother Nor is then going to, if that's what you must, that's fine. She walks into the middle and casts a zone of truth, catching everybody in. You can choose to avoid it, or you can just let it happen.
I'll just let it happen.
Okay? They'll know if it does not succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, let me test it out. What's a lie that I can think of?
Look to the fellow to your right.
Do you like Blackston?
Yeah, he's a good friend.
Oh.
Do you hate your patron?
No.
She's not lying.
No.
If you are all satisfied, we can move on.
Who's Rosie? just kidding. I'm just,
Oh,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
We're not going to touch
All right.
backstories are off limits.
Yeah.
Have a seat, everybody. This might take a few minutes. Let's just ask a question. We only have 10 minutes for the zone of truth. That should be enough to answer this. When in Falkirk, how many people died?
12.
7?
12.
We don't remember. I buried 8 people.
At least 8, probably more.
He's just kind
Does
of.
Bott remember?
Does Devin remember?
Yeah. I know exactly how much you guys. I watched that whole episode again to kill
That's
myself.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
To get some funny clips, but it was 8 people that were found in there.
And
Oh.
then the elderly
We know for
man
sure.
Eight.
was also
He was missing.
it was
He's
missing.
missing.
Yeah, the
He was
elderly
not
man
found.
was
So
missing.
you
So
guys
at
may
least
be
9
buried.
have deceased. I laid 8 to rest the best I could. Father.
And there were 2 other bodies that were found of skeletons in the main cave.
The skeletons can just show up sometimes.
That's fine. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so he is not asking. He's just asking questions and looking at all of you, trying to get some eye contact. And it's his partners that are doing most of the writing, and they're both kind of taking notes.
Do you enjoy working for the church?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice.
Anyways, back to questions. So that's how many people died. Why were they? Why did this group of people disappear?
Couldn't tell you.
Don't
Oh,
know.
they didn't disappear by choice.
Did Bott
Why
roll
did
to
they
fight
take
the
it?
zone?
Does Bott?
Does
fight?
Bott fight the zone?
Does that fight the zone?
He's immune to being charmed.
This isn't a charm spell.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a,
He's feeling like it now.
Okay, fucker.
Oh, so it's bad when I want to do it, but now when you want to do it, it's okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Bott,
but you're like, I'm gonna leave.
I didn't say I
Bott,
was gonna leave.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
So
I rolled a 20.
20. That's good.
That's-
Mother North says our shiny friend here doesn't feel so satisfied or does not feel comfortable talking.
it's very personal to him.
Handwriting response. That's fine. And then he also casts a zone of truth once more.
Hell yeah.
Roll another one, Bot.
These people are ruthless.
It's the
I rolled a
church
10.
with a capital C.
You fail that one, and he's satisfied with it and goes, okay, good to know. All right.
I'm not thrilled by that.
I am stubbornly also satisfied.
I just want to look at everyone as they cast another one.
Oh, Mother Norwood would have made the announcement, and he says, okay. And you guys know that none of you were affected by it because of the zone of truth.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just looking at him like
Okay, fine.
how pushing they are about it. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah. So why were they abducted? Do you have any understanding of this?
I believe they were food meant for the mind flayer.
That's right. We are going to get to that part. The mind flare, you say. So they were expected to be food and, I'm assuming, enslaved by mind
And
They
flayers?
the
were also
trogs.
using troglodytes, primarily.
But the
as the
troglodytes were also under a spell. We don't
Yes.
know what.
Okay.
I just know it was from.
Some sort of enchantment.
Dominate.
Some sort of
Personality.
That
dominant person.
seems
yeah.
on
We
brand.
didn't know that that's what it
I
was.
think
I
we
knew
identified
that.
it. Yeah.
How?
And
I'm a wizard.
you say that you encountered a mind flare. Is that correct?
We encountered
Two.
Two.
two
And 3 dead
living
ones.
We
and
knew
the
there was-
remains of possibly 2 others.
This is concerning. Okay. Do you have you have any idea about the location and whereabouts of where this was taking place?
In a cave off of Faulkner.
If you go to Faulkner, they can show you where they were kept hostage.
Benjamin is a good resource. He's a good man. He gave us a horse.
Benjamin. Okay, thank you. They write down the Benjamin name.
The
So they wrote
horse's
down the
name
horse.
is Steady.
Okay.
It's a good horse.
It's a very thick horse.
You should talk to him.
Thank you. Other questions. And then he goes, just to save us all time, and so we don't have to get a full recap of what happened.
Throughout this proceeding, I'd like to just interject with questions
Sure.
that like nonchalantly are like,
Like what, actually?
what color is your hair?
Silver. Like,
I really like that color. But also at the same time, like, because I don't feel like they perceive me as the brightest tool in shit anyway. So like, kind of, just playing that.
every
Just
time he
testing the zone
responds,
too.
he's in mid-conversation. You say like, "What color's your hair?" Silver. Like, looking this way, responding. Just very business-oriented. And then every once in a while, Mac and Norvin kind of like show us something that they've written down, and both of them chuckle to each other. And then he handwriting goes back, gives him like a death glare. Stop that. Knock that shit off. Okay. And he basically just asks a question like, how many would you find? What did you find there? Just discussion. Just stuff that you were aware of at the. And I don't know is an acceptable answer in his own truth. Like if you don't know it, you don't know it.
Yeah.
And he goes about asking all the things that they are interested in an investigation scene.
It's mind flare focused and church focused, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
mind flare. Okay, about this mind flare. How tall
Yeah.
was they? Did you encounter this mind flare? Did anyone die to it? Did you see it consume anybody?
Right,
Did you
yeah,
see
yeah.
this? Did you see that?
Just the events.
Less worried about, not interested in they ask about like paperwork, what did you find? You guys say paperwork, they say that's fine, we're not worried about that, we're more concerned about this being,
Yes.
its existence, as opposed to the papers that were found in old ruins.
Yeah. Okay.
So, they say, all right, everyone, thank you for your time. Any other questions?
Before it ends, I'd like to ask: do you know more about this than what we've told you?
This is the first time we've heard of it.
At the same time, I'd also like to cast magic detection to make sure that he's under zone of truth.
Sure. And he is under the zone of truth.
I got into school today.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Glad to hear it. If you have any other questions or concerns regarding this, please contact Mother Nor. She can contact me. I don't understand that you have message spells available. Looking at a bunch of you, no worries. The church should have this. We are going to be looking this over. There's nothing you need to worry about. Our job is to solve this abomination.
I'd like to reach in my bag and pick up slime,
Okay.
and then just put it like, here you go, to the main dude, and then
Mac.
just kind of put it down on the table.
He summons Mac to go get it, and Mac's all like, "Oh, I don't have a job, man. I don't know what to do with this."
We're in the kitchen. It's over there.
He looks at him like, "Do something about it." He's like, "Oh God," and he slides it into his pocket. He's like, "Ah." Henry just job is job.
If you need assistance, I made a personal vow to perform psychological genocide on their entire species.
No worries. We all want to establish a death to that species.
Not just death, but like existential destruction.
I'm concerned for you. Anyways, Mother Nor, thank you. He drops his zone of truth. Mother Nor looks at him and also drops her zone of truth. And we are unable to part.
Is this what it feels like to be charmed? I couldn't stop what I was saying. That sucked.
Nope.
You
This
can-
is just honesty.
You can control what you say. This is what it feels like to be honest. A
In
lesson
the
that
zone
can
of
be
truth,
learned
you can
from
like,
all of us.
you can,
Not say something.
You can double talk the
Yeah.
question.
You can also just not speak.
You
yeah.
gotta pull the Pinocchio.
You can not speak. You can derail the conversation starter. Like you can deceive it, but you can't lie in it.
Okay.
Well, Mother Nor, thank you for letting
Oh
us
man,
stay.
I could have double talked. Why didn't you tell me?
I was expecting Bott to repeat that sentence again.
The Inquisitor decides to finish up he rallies up his 2 men, says, all right, we're going to be leaving out. We're going to be heading out. We're going to get some equipment, and we'll be heading north to Falkirk to investigate ourselves.
Inquisitor,
Yes.
do you know if there's any way for a non-cleric, like a wizard, to learn any clerical spells?
Great question.
Okay.
Not my specialty.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you know who we could ask?
That is... Divine magic is quite...
Do you know if there is anywhere or any expert we can ask to get more info about all this?
It's okay.
If you're interested more about this, I would highly recommend not touching it. This is going to be something the church is going to oversee, and there's nothing for you to worry about.
Yeah, you guys don't have like a church king or something?
We do have the Archon. The Archon.
I think so.
Who?
The Archon.
It's a...
I don't know what an archon is.
Top of the church. It's like the church king.
It is like the... Yes.
Why is
very-
this
very
the
similar.
church's domain? Seems like
Because
this is bigger than just one god.
They killed some of our people. They are causing and stirring up an issue with those.
They killed my entire society.
Well, then I suppose that we should be taking a better job then, which is what we're working on. If you have any other questions, we are going to be heading out. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
bye.
Thank you.
Wait, can I see you teleport?
Seems like it is bigger than just your religion.
I agree.
Nothing's bigger than Ilmatter. He can handle many things. We
Nova,
are
did you hear this?
on our way out. Thank you. So they exit. Mother North says thank you, and she's kind of confused about the interactions that happened between Bott and the Inquisitor.
Wow, that's pretentious.
And she sighs, and she's like, wow, that was quite an insane thing. Whew, they are more intimidating in person than you read about, really. Goodness.
Do I get to watch them teleport?
They head out of the church. They don't teleport. Before they teleport out, they say, Mother Nor then says, because you seem interested in that, she's like, they have been unable to teleport to the Falkirk location because the sanctuary was not connected with Ilmatter, and that's why they were unable to in the first place, which is why we had to reach out. You would have been the closest available option.
I understand.
Yes, all right.
All right. Is there anything else you need from us? for this evening?
There's nothing else that I particularly need.
All right.
I've got a book for little Azrael.
Oh, how wonderful.
I'm not talking to you. I'm going straight to him, Devin.
Fuck you, Patrick. All right, you go.
Can I go somewhere private?
What time of day is it?
It's getting evening.
You guys don't want to go back to the mage place?
I'm kind of good.
No, I actually have something I have to do.
I still would like to know who might know about all this. Would Martine know?
About what specifically, Bott? Martine would know a decent amount, but limited, given that he would know more about artificier work as opposed to...
Where I could find an expert.
An expert on what exactly? Am I missing what Bott's want an expert of?
He wants to know something about...
The magic thing you were doing?
Is it about the
I don't think
magic?
Bott
Is it
cares
about
about
the...
It was about Bott.
Is it
Bott
about-
himself. I
The
believe.
mind flayers and Geth and all this.
Oh.
That was a gift
Buddy,
from the
look in a
mind
mirror.
You would have to research this in a library. You have to find some ancient text. You have to
I
find,
am
like,
not an
history books.
expert.
But I do have a bunch of paperwork still for you that I can't read in my bag. Would you like it all?
Yes, please.
I'd like to reach in and just start handing Bot what's left in my bag.
Okay.
of the gift
Yeah.
paper.
You start handing him a lot of the paperwork and a lot of the notes. There is Bott, you get a whole bunch of like loose leaf like research notes. Some with the Vastigaxton's name, like his notes that he took while present in the Tower of Paxium, as well as another blue book that is nicely bound with like some gold leaf around the corners. The one that you saw in the vision when you were in the electric tube, essentially.
I will read and research in a library what I don't know.
I think now's a good time to end for some downtime stuff. There's a lot of things people are interested in doing, especially by themselves. I'm going to kind of go through each of you. Bott, you've shown some interest in your searchings in these writings, and some things I can teach you or learn you about that. Blackston, Israfel, you want to go talk to Azrael. Calhoun, is there anything that interests you for this evening as it's kind of coming to a close?
Yeah, I like to go outside and look for more rocks, particularly like rocks that like if each person had a color that personified their color.
Oh my gosh, that's so pure.
Okay. You go down the river where you can see most of like the different coloration of rocks. Some are shells, not shells per se, but some are like, yeah, there are some levels of shells in this area. It's a big river. But yeah, you go look for it. Investigation check to see how nice they come out. You go up to him. You're gonna go to talk to your patron, Blackston.
No.
Anything?
No.
Fuck. Okay,
Oh,
I
no.
take that back. Blackston, what are you interested in?
We'll go hang out with Veronica, make sure she's doing good.
Got
check
it.
on her up. Yeah.
And Bott's doing that. You're looking for some rocks.
I want to turn them into necklaces and make friendship necklaces for everyone.
After some scouring and a little bit of getting wet, trying to get into the river bit, you find a decent amount of rocks, things of certain color. You had the toughest time with purple, but you were able to find something a little more luminescent, like more reflective, like the inside of a clamshell, something like that. Okay.
What bullshit's Nova up to?
Bott, I want you to roll an investigation check while you are poring over the notes. Or straight intelligence check.
I rolled a 5.
5 minus 1. Okay. You find a place to kind of get comfortable for the evening and find a nook that you can work at. And you are able to discern a certain amount. You have been researching this book for a while. A couple books. Question for you. I'll let you put up in the poll. Are you going to research the book that you found inside, where you were found, and start working on that a little bit? Or are you going to research the new book that you just uncovered, or the notes that were taken involving some of the research stuff? I'll come back to you in a bit.
Give me a moment to think about it.
Perfect. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to go up to Cal. You found your rocks. You're able to start piecing them together. Israfel.
Just reading the book story to him.
You go up to find Azrael, who's just hanging out in the room kind of quietly. He's not in the bed. He found a little chair, and he's just kind of like curled up into it with the book pulled out that he's reading. It's getting kind of dark, and he's kind of huddled over to the candle that's sitting next to him.
I'm going to say, hello, Azrael. I'll turn on the light for you. I have exciting news. Yes, there you are. I can go to school now and learn more, and I'm very excited. And I would like to read. I have a book. If you'd like me to read it to you. Well, you know what? You seem quite an avid reader as well. You can have it. And I give him the book of infinite stories.
He takes the book and looks at it, sets it down, and goes back to the book that he was currently working on.
That's okay. If you've ever would like me to read to you, or if you just want to rest your eyes, let me know. Okay. I'll just sit with him for a bit.
Okay. Are you just chilling while he reads his book?
Yeah,
Are you like
chilling.
going
I'll go through the Infinity book for a bit.
Okay, you're going through the Infinity book. This one is a story of a boy who never gets old.
Good for him.
And he flies away to a different land.
Oh, does he kidnap children?
It's a bit dark, but
No.
yeah.
Does he condemn an adult man to mortality?
No.
He does kill what seems to be a pirate.
That's
No,
awful.
that's not how that story goes.
You know the Infinite book stories?
All right.
That's one of my favorite stories, and I will not have you fucking it up on
Okay.
stream.
Even the return to it?
Nova.
The return to it too as well?
Yeah, the return to it?
Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm glad you like the
We are
return.
back to you. What is up? What are you planning on doing?
First, yes, I'll talk to my patron for a bit, but secondly, I'm gonna cast that spell that we've been discussing.
Pardon moi? What's happening?
Okay.
What is the spell?
So you find a place outside,
Just
kind of
listen.
like tucked away to where the smell will not cause anyone to be.
The smell.
Yeah. So you get down, you get comfortable after a bit of time speaking with the patron and a moment where you can find a tucked away corner where no one's going to really be paying attention to you. You set up a little what's the word for it? You get to a cross-legged circle, set up some incense, and you start casting a spell. After about an hour of passing and thinking about it, in front of you, as all of the incense burns out to a puff, you see in the smoke a small blue and gold, or predominantly light blue, with this sparkling gold texturing, like gold dust sparkled over it, emerges out of it. And you now have a pet familiar with, it is a pseudo-dragon that is, it's technically a fey creature. It has a certain amount of HP, the stats are in there. It's a little different for what you've got. But you now have a pseudo-dragon that is now your pet familiar. And it, like, pops up. And for a moment, you see it, like, stretch its wings out and do, like, the whole cat stretch.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute!
As its wings are just darted out in this long direction.
I already know what your name's going to be.
And it kind of like,
I'm going to take you inside and show you to everyone!
okay. And it doesn't know what to do. It just looks at you, kind of like, it understands you, but like, what are we doing?
Oh my goodness, so cute.
I just have her come on my shoulder.
Oh, it crawls up. Its wings are still, it's kind of like trying to flutter up. It's like a newborn, and it's just kind of like perching over, like a gargoyle over your shoulder.
Okay, let's go.
Rests its head over, like, you know, kind of like
What
on
is its
top.
name?
Okay. Can I find everyone, or is it like
Everyone's kind of scattered, but you walk into the chapel. Hey, you guys!
You guys! You guys have a really cool thing to show you! Come here!
Shh, we're reading.
No, here.
Okay, I'll be right back, Azrael.
I kind of hide her behind my hair.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand check. See if you can. A dexterity. See if you can hide it.
concerned, Nucci.
It's a trick.
Confused.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. See how well you hide it.
Fine.
12.
Summon a dragon.
She can summon a fairy dragon. Oh, we have a pet now.
Oh, she
12.
has a pet.
12. It kind of like nuzzles through your hair, so it's poking out a bit. You look like you have the bump it from like the 1950s
Yes!
style hair. It's just.
Yes.
All right. You now get inside. People are starting to like come in. Brother Martine is now making his way down, kind of confused. Mother Nor, some of the acolytes. We'll cut scene. We'll see what's going on with Blackston and Veronica. We'll come back after that. You just kind of get to Veronica for the first moment, and that's when those two have, like, she comes in with the pseudo-dragon, and you are now kind of entering from the side. You finished up putting the necklaces together. Or still working on it, but you're outside the church. You have, like, 2 of them done. The rest are pieces. You heard the call, enter. Nova, take it away.
You guys. Oh my gosh. So my patron gave me this really cool spell to cast, and I kind of have a pet pseudo-dragon who's not really an animal, but is like a ghost kind of fey being. Look at her, and I just take her and I like hold her in my hands. She's so cute, and she was inspired by my dice. Straight up, I just like went and showed them, and I was like, "Look at my dice. This is what she looks like."
What's her name?
Okay, so I've been thinking on names, right?
You're not gonna do
And
it.
there's this blue healing crystal that my aunt used to sell at the apothecary, and it's called Kyanite. Her name is going to be Kyanite, but we're going to call her Kaya for short. Isn't it so perfect?
Yes, I'm
I'm so excited we have a
excited.
cute little pseudo-dragon familiar.
What can she do?
How does she work?
Basically, I can tell her to do something, and then she'll go and do it. Or really, really interesting. My patron told me this. We're in combat or something, if I want to heal you, but I can't get to you, I can cast any touch spell through my familiar in order to kill you guys. And I'm so excited to use that.
That's impressive.
I know.
Bott does kissy noises at Kyanite. Like OMG, it's so cute.
I know. She's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
Is she alive? What is she?
She's a fey creature, so she's like Okay, so I think she has HP, right? Yeah.
Should.
She can die?
She can
Yeah.
die, but what happens is, look, watch this, and I just kind of snap my fingers, and she like goes into like a little like another pocket dimension. Okay, so she's just gone because I can do that, and then all I have to do is summon her, Kaya, and then I snap my fingers, and then she comes back.
Can I talk
It's
to her?
super fun, but if she
Where
dies,
are the acolytes? I think only McKenna is excited as Nova is.
That's probably true.
McKenna is curious. Azalea is actually taking some interest to like the pseudo dragon, and Avery has no interest whatsoever.
Can it
Yeah,
breathe
Avery.
fire?
Can it breathe
I'm
fire?
gonna pull up the stats real quick.
Okay.
It's different than a regular pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
So there's a pseudo dragon has stats in D&D, but this one's a slightly different.
Is a pseudo dragon just like, a lizard?
It's like a mini dragon.
But not
Yes.
fake lizard?
Yeah.
Like a Komodo dragon?
No,
I thought you were going to
No.
for a second.
No.
Because that'd be
That would be
fun.
I would take that bit.
More like
no, that's
Tegu
too far.
size.
That no. Can you imagine? Oh my god. So yeah. And then okay. So if she dies, which I have to recast the spell. It takes an hour, which is why I bought the incense because I have to like cast the spell. But I wanted to be a surprise for all of you.
Can you get more than one?
No.
Can you
Also,
make me one?
if I want to, if I want to recast the spell, I can change her appearance. So like,
To a horse?
no, more like yeah,
I want a mini
a horse.
So
or
you
cat.
have you have a special thing. You have Find Familiar, which is the regular spell,
Yeah.
Find Familiar spell that can be done by most classes. Yours is special, in which it can give you the pseudo dragon, an imp, another, and two others. I'm
Horses
reading
are
up
the
on
most superior animal form.
This is
It's crab.
The regular one can
actually.
turn bat,
It's not called dragon power,
Bat
it's called
Raven,
bat,
horse
cat,
power.
crab, frog,
called
hawk,
rocket
lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, weasel, seahorse, no horse,
seahorse.
spider, rat, raven, and a fish.
Yes.
But yeah.
Fish.
But
Shame.
I like as a pseudo dragon.
Roll me a d4. That's gonna be its health.
No.
Plus
Oh,
one.
Oh, there's so much. Really, a D4?
Plus one. They don't have a lot of health.
What'd you roll?
A 3.
So
Okay,
4
that's not
total.
bad.
4
That's
HP.
not
Oh.
Bad.
When it takes 4 points of damage, it
Okay, and then I have to recast it.
okay.
Okay.
I was so tempted to.
All right.
I was tempted to like.
Also,
panic and hit smack
whenever
it.
it gets back to me, I would like to look at the loose pages of notes.
Dope.
Perfect. That's good to know. I have that written down.
I'd like to take out my rock and throw it at my magic rock and throw it at the thing to play fetch.
Okay. Oh, I was so scared.
Are you
Michi,
inside
I was
the
like
church?
that
Yeah.
just.
You're
throw
just
it?
about to kill this thing.
Can I talk to it? Have we determined?
It can hear you.
Can it understand me?
It can hear everybody. It's a magical being that it takes orders from Nova, but everyone can talk to it.
I like to throw it. Go get it!
Cool. You throw it. Do you tell it to go get it, or?
Yeah. Go, 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 go.
All right. Roll me a dexterity check to see if it can catch it.
Okay.
Is it gonna try and catch it while it's frozen?
What kind of what's the dexterity?
Stat block of a. I just had it up. Where you is? There it is. It's got a +2 to its dex.
10.
Okay. You throw it. It gives gives Nova enough time to say, "Go get it," and it flies up and it catches it with its snout.
Good girl! I'm
Is
so
it a
proud
snail?
of
That would be
you.
correct.
Okay. Catch it in the snout, and then comes fly back down. And Mother was like, "Not inside, please. If you're going to play with it, please go outside."
You're right. I'm so sorry. I just got really
Thank
excited.
you. I'm glad I caught it. Just had
Can I have
a
my
little
rock
word.
back?
Can you give the rock back to Cal?
Drops in your hand. Kind of like flutters over and
Come, come.
You and the
She's so
dragon.
flies back over. Okay.
Okay, that's all. That's all Nova wanted to do.
Okay.
Jesus.
Goodbye,
Christ.
Nova and Kaya.
Okay.
Nova
Bott,
and Kaya.
Everyone goes back to the thing.
'Cause it's Maya.
Cal, you're going back to making your necklaces. Bott, with the loose papers that you find, let's pull up some notes.
Information.
Okay. Inside those papers, you start to find information that the researchers are working on in that lab. The thing that they were last working on, that was the thing that they were trying to get before. There's some notes in there about a potential collapse, a weakening in the crystal, and a susceptibility of an implosion of the crystal, more specifically. So as you're going through it, you're looking, the last thing they're trying to do, these researchers were specifically testing these mind flares and looking for a way to use some of their powers against them to create a shield, a magic enchantment of protection from psychic damage. There's a prototype, there's a Cerebro-style helmet that is meant, or Magneto-style helmet, that's meant to try to protect some psychic damage that they receive from these mind flares. But they were still working on prototypes. The notes are unfinished. You don't have any other answers on how to piece it together. But that's what these lab notes are mostly talking about, making a defensive equipment against psychic damage, to not be enslaved again.
Do the notes specify where the prototype is?
Prototype's never been made. These are just schematics. Or if there was one that was made, you didn't find it, or it's not, it's still
Disappointing.
Thanks, Bott.
Bo.
Oh, so sad.
Too bad,
All right,
so sad.
Bott, that's going to be it for your notes on that. There's probably some more conclusive evidence. Maybe if you had this come to someone who can speak Gith, maybe another researcher, someone a little smarter.
Are the notes enough to make one based on the blueprints?
No, they were. It was unfinished at the time. That was the process they were trying to work on before the collapse.
Ruh-oh.
I'm waiting on Bott.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
All right. Everyone's gotten to their point except for Blackston. Blackston. After Nova goes around and shows off her cute little pseudo dragon of Kaya, the screes of Kaya is kind of like going off. Veronica is hanging out with you for a moment. What are you guys doing?
I'm just kind of like just checking on her to make sure she's all good. I heard, Veronica, I heard you were giving some trouble to the church earlier. It's like, are you good?
I wouldn't call it trouble. Seems like normal to me.
What would you call it? What would?
Having a little fun. Just a little bit.
All right,
Nothing crazy.
Not too crazy, you know.
No.
Always in control. Always in control.
Of course.
I know we slashed up a church before, but this church is still like in function, so we got to keep it down.
It could take it. It's not a problem for the church.
Yep. We'll find our time to like go crazy, but like let's slash the church a little bit less.
No promises.
Look what you did.
I can't be mad at you because I would say the same thing. But yeah, I'm just kind of vibing with her, just making sure she's all good.
You sit and talk with her for a little bit. She doesn't open up too much. You ask small questions back and forth. She gives you some details of like part of her past life and how you ask about. Actually, let's roleplay this a bit.
All right.
When I was young, I never met my parents. I was on the streets for a couple of years, and eventually the church found me. And when I was roughly 5, I've been with them for a couple of years. They were all the family I had until S0E14 came a couple of years ago. He was young. I don't know if I'm jealous or pity, but he's still hurt because he remembers his parents. I never knew him, so I got nothing to lose.
Yeah, that's rough, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
Having that attachment and kind of wish you didn't have it. Sometimes I wish that I didn't have that attachment.
I can't look at you without seeing.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just not like look up.
Yeah.
Stay in character, Devin.
I forget. You're right.
Tell us more about the sad orphan couple.
But
They're dead.
hey, you're
The
strong.
children are
The
dead
couple
too.
are dead.
No, the orphans.
Oh, My parents are dead.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, I have no idea if they're dead or alive. But I don't care. They're not important to me.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing fine just on your own. You
Never
know?
needed them yet.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking care of yourself, and you managed to take care of Azrael too at the same time. That's
little girl.
About 10.
Damn, you were speaking to her like an adult.
As you should.
some people gotta grow fast. Some people grow
That
fast.
is so true.
What?
Some people like grow up
Yeah.
real quick.
You grow up faster than most kids, and
Yeah.
damn, you took it on the fucking chin.
When you have to take care of yourself, you learn.
Yeah. I don't know. I had my own brand of trouble. You know,
Do you remember
I
your
did
parents?
things. I knew one. I knew one of them. My mom. She she let me get away with a lot more than she should have, in my opinion. I let you get away with a lot. Can you imagine what she let me get away with?
She grins.
But you're at least very lighthearted about it. I wasn't ever. Not when I was doing
Do tell. I'm interested.
Sometimes there are people who do bad things because, you know, they want to just have some fun, get a little wild every now and then. But then there are
Like
some,
when I stabbed the wall?
yeah, when you stabbed that wall, that was pretty great.
Thanks.
But then there's people who want to do bad things just for the sake of watching others suffer. And that's kind of what I did back then. I got the fun from other people's misery, and that's what fueled me, and people let me get away with it.
That doesn't seem very nice.
It's not. It was never nice.
Then why? Why'd you do it?
I don't know. To rebel, to say, I can do what I want and I can just have fun doing it, you know. It began to get to the point where I wanted to see thrill wherever I could find it, and doing nice things to me sounded boring.
And how much do you tell her of the story?
I tell her,
You can shade it to a direction that you can shine a certain lights in certain areas and skip ahead.
skip ahead. I tell her, like, you know, all the bad, not too much into detail about, like, the bad things that I've done, but enough to, like, you know, like, you don't say I, like, stabbed Jimmy, but to be like, oh yeah, I, like, hurt
Can we get an
someone.
example of a story, please?
Like, yeah, I broke into some guy's house and, like, you know, messed it up.
Okay.
But I'm not, like,
Haven't we
saying,
all?
but I'm not, but I wouldn't say, like, who it was, names it was.
It took a second. I'm laughing so hard 'cause I was
Nope.
like,
We haven't, doll.
I was like, man, Patrick's a mess. Like, did he do some? Like, did he have a crime spree in his childhood? It's like, oh, he meant like tonight. He meant like an hour ago.
You know who hasn't done that? Nova.
Literally, you're the only person that has it. Me and Bott, and me and him.
But yeah.
Fuck.
So I would, like, tell her stuff like that, but I wouldn't say, like, you know, who else I did it with, or, you know.
After about a little hour of talking, she's very interested in the conversation, and she starts talking about some of the people that she made angry back in her last village. Gave some of the names. She even talked about, like, how she enjoyed messing with Benjamin. How he was very high-strung when you got on his property and started, like, fucking cow tipping. And after about an hour of that conversation, you look over and she's just like like you guys are kind of found a nook and cranny to talking to, and she's just asleep as you were having a conversation with her. She has Petunia out sitting next to her. She was holding the whole time.
I want to get a blanket cover up, make sure she's all nice and good.
Grab a
Maybe-
blanket and tossed over for the evening.
Yeah, make sure she's all good to sleep. And I'll probably just take watch again outside her room. I feel like, you know, I'd have to protect her even here, make sure.
So the night's coming to a close, everybody. Is there anything that there's?
I'm going to school.
Oh my God. Title
See
of
you
this
in
episode,
Hogwarts.
I'm going to school. What class?
What house?
What house are you?
Oh, he's 100% Slytherin.
Slytherin, yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
I believe that.
Yeah, the way
Okay.
you slithered into the school.
Wahahaha.
All right. You guys gonna head down for the night. By the time you finish up for the evening, you don't have all of your necklaces complete. You're like 4.5 out of 5.
I'd like to stay up till I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, take
You
that point
stay
of
up, that's
exhaustion.
fine.
Is that a point of
No.
exhaustion?
No. You don't have to take a point of exhaustion for that, but you stay up late enough for it.
Thanks. And I'm gonna go sleep with Steady.
Steady is snoring like the Dickens. This thing is loud and tired, but looking more rested than before. Everyone taking a final spot. There's places now in the church. There are a few rooms that have opened up since the acolytes have had a chance to start finishing up. They're all bare, but they have like a bed here and bed there. The kids have their own little bunk bed. It's an open room with like 3 sets of bunk beds, but only them are in it for the moment. There's another one with all the older acolytes.
Should we do it?
Yeah, we're hanging out with them.
Okay, we're hanging out in the bunk.
Yeah, we're hanging out with the kids.
Hanging out with the kids in the bunk.
Azrael has fallen asleep, and Veronica fell asleep like in a little like reading spot in the study of the library. You can wake him up to hang out with him longer.
No.
Where are you sleeping at?
No, do you want to? If you want to take the, I'll take the body. You
No,
take
they're sleeping
have
in the
no
beds.
idea.
We can't
The
sleep in
pew?
the
There's
beds.
3 sets of beds.
Oh, yeah.
All these
Yeah.
beds. You just
Well, I don't know. Are there beds like?
There's bunks that are available. Mother Nor gave you like rest up here for the evening. We have some space. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna take a bunk, and I'm gonna just like hang with Kaya.
Okay. You find a spot to hang with Kaya.
I just imagine you like sitting like your knees up and Kaya on your knees. You're just like, I have so much to tell you about my life, and you just
That
spill
is
your
probably
guts.
like what's happening.
You just
Like
got a cat.
you were given to me by my patron, and she's really cool. And oh
We're
my
gonna get
God.
cookies
And
together, and then we're gonna go shopping. Like Buddy the Elf moment. We're gonna do
And-
this together.
and snow.
And I was just gonna say, and to finish the day, we'll snuggle.
Okay.
So, can we be honest? Today was a hot mess.
I think we got so much done.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Bott Century at before we?
You guys can have a conversation before it's all over. You left Veronica to go to
Yeah.
sleep where she's at. Nova, you guys can recuperate for a conversation before the night's up. Unless you want to find someone to talk.
I want to hang with Bott and the rest of the group.
Okay. It's getting late. You guys haven't had dinner yet.
I'm talking to all of them before they sleep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mess
So
hall?
there's a time in the mess hall where you guys get some food provided by the church, as Martine has been cooking it up a little bit. And the kids are now asleep, and the stew is cold, but you can reheat it well enough. And it's left out for you guys to have for dinner.
That's nice.
And you guys
Are you
reheated
excited
it?
for school?
I am. There's just a few things I feel like I need other people to learn things.
What do you mean?
Well, there are things that I wasn't able to do when I was trying to be a cleric, so maybe I can learn them being a wizard. There's
Are you guys okay?
Bott asked a question.
Oh,
I was gonna say
I
Bott.
didn't
So are we leaving you here?
there we go.
I didn't take you for a leaf, but I guess you are left behind with the seasons.
You really took this tree thing to like heart.
I don't
It's
think
good.
I did.
Cal's
I hear that?
poet.
I don't think I knew that analogy.
What's going on? Are you leaving us?
I don't know.
You're gonna think on it.
Mhm.
Okay.
We have other places to go. We can't stay here forever as you take classes.
Yeah.
No, I know. I want to help my village and prove that I can do it to them. So, I mean, they're my family.
So would you like to stay? Because I need to know if I'm not going to see you again.
Bott, wait. No, hold on. We're being a little dramatic over here. Bott.
Someone voted for dramatic in chat.
I'm being truthful.
Truthful.
Goal.
Truthful.
What
I know.
if you try it like that?
Truthful asterisk.
How they can like teleport if you teleported, or like, what if like you got like a way to communicate with someone there
Hang on.
once a day, like how Mother Nora did with us?
Can I interject?
Mm-hmm.
I know you want to help out your city,
Mhm.
right? And I wouldn't want to be the person that holds you back. Can you imagine your life in a few years, you know, what if you stay with us, what if you meet more wizards along the way while adventuring and getting that experience? You get to put it to good use. You don't just sit there and read and think about what it's like when you study and when you'll actually put all your spells to good use. But when you go on an adventure with all of us, you get to actually put it to use while you're still learning. And then, you know, if we start to gain traction and, you know, get some experience and we all try to solve crime and fun things together, then, I mean, we could get potentially famous. I mean, look at my dad. He's quite successful. And he's an adventurer.
Nothing better than practical experience, right? Theory is one thing, but trial by fire is more effective for learning.
Until
Yeah.
you die.
Well, I can heal. And now that I have Kaya, I can heal so
What
much
if
quicker.
what if we let him try it for a few days and see
Well-
if he likes it?
Okay, wait.
Well, here's the
I
thing.
just think, okay, you can really prove your town, that you are a successful wizard by being a part of a successful adventuring party.
I don't want to prove anything.
Oh, I thought that's what you were wanting
Plus
to do.
I will miss you.
No. I
Yeah,
just
we will
want
miss
to
you.
help them.
What
I-
do you want to do to help them?
Be a good farmer.
You just want to farm your whole life?
Make sure people aren't suffering and
So then what
provide for my village.
What will they teach you at this mage place?
Oh,
You don't need school for DHA.
DHA. What is DHA?
For that.
Oh, that.
For that.
For the.
For that.
Ah.
Well, I mean, well, I guess, okay.
I mean, think about it. You know, you don't want to make a brash decision.
What if we all went to your farm and helped for a season?
I'm
No.
not really the farming type. You know?
The way I see
Didn't they
it,
say the school is in Edgemount?
The school is in
the
Edgemount.
school is in Edgemount, so we have
That's
to go
where we're
back to
from,
Edgemount.
Blackson and I.
Is Edgemount nice?
It's really nice. It's a really big city.
It's very nice. The people there can be very great. Very
What
nice.
if we go visit the campus when we get a chance, and then you can make a decision then?
Isra's going to college. What's going through your mind,
You
Israfel?
have time. You don't have to make a
Communicate.
decision now.
I'm just
What's
gonna
going
say
through that mind of
this.
yours?
I just want to say this real quick, that Israfel, whatever you decide to do, go, not go, find a happy medium. Just let that be your choice. Whatever path that you want to take, it's got to be yours in the end, so. And whatever one you take, it's going to be the right one, because it's going to be your path, so.
And just let me know in advance so I can say goodbye.
I didn't say
Oh.
whatever path you take would be the right one. Because you can take a wrong path.
You know what? I want to say something. When there are quite a few cards in the tarot deck that where it's like, oh, things are happening, there's a lot of opportunities given to you, but make an opportunity that take the offer that you feel the most compelled toward. You know, your inner gut feeling is sort of, your intuition is so important, and that's, you know, the energy of universe talking to you, and that's how I make my decisions, is like, oh, which one am I more compelled toward, and that's my inner intuition saying, oh, that's what I need to do. But these things are fleeting, so you really have to make sure that you make a decision, not so quickly, but you don't want to wait for another opportunity to arise, even because another one may not come around. Does that make sense?
Nova,
Yeah.
can you show me one of the cards from your deck?
A specific one?
Mm-hmm.
Like which one?
You have to make the choice that works best for you. I just will miss you if your path
No.
takes you away from us.
Death.
Death. Okay. Let me find it. Give me a moment. Common misconception, death does not mean death. It just means, it can mean the end of an era, a new beginning, perhaps.
Well, that means death of the last era.
What is he holding?
A sword with a rope that's almost going to break. And there's 2 doors behind. 2 opportunities.
A threat of fate?
Perhaps.
No, that's not him.
Who?
Okay.
Who?
Wait!
Wait, who?
That's not Death.
Have you
do
seen
you
him
mean?
before?
That's not him.
How do you know what death looks like?
He's not violent.
Well,
That's
this isn't necessarily violent. He's holding a sword.
Sure.
sword is violent.
We all have daggers and swords and
and
such.
we've killed a lot of people.
You have a shovel.
Okay. What?
Killed a lot of people violently.
Let me show you one that I'm
Blasted
talking
hole through
about.
I'm looking
people.
for farmers.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. This one, the 4 of Cups.
All right.
This guy is waiting and is just like bored and is like, oh, I have these opportunities here. But no, I have an even better one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
What?
I'm so confused.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. No. Where is it?
Feels weird to search for your fortune.
All I'm saying is
I'm just trying to find a one.
I want to be able to care for the elderly, the ones in need, and I can do that best.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Have you eaten a fruit before?
Yes.
Have you eaten a wild fruit before?
No.
You've never eaten a fruit just growing out in the middle of the forest?
No.
From a tree or anything?
Have I, Devin?
Could you repeat that?
Have I ever eaten a wild fruit?
Like a wild, like a fruit. Like, there's a apple tree. Let me pick this fruit.
Be honest with you, that's a question I have for you. Did you have?
Would you eat a wild fruit?
No, he would not.
Then no, you haven't had a wild.
Well,
fruit before.
I have, and I'm here to tell you that a fruit eaten in the wild tastes much better than one bought at a store.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that one.
I agree, in my opinion. And it's because the one that was grown in the wild had to endure a bunch of things, and it didn't have anyone to really guide it, and it kind of figured itself out on its own.
People can
And the
piss
hard
on
work-
it, people can shit
the
on
har-
it, people can, just take bites out of it and leave it.
This metaphor has escaped him completely.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I found 2 more cards that
All right.
represent
Sure.
your situation. The Chariot, Major Arcana card. This witch is at a fork in the road.
This bitch is at a fork in the road.
That's what I heard.
That's-
This witch.
Yo,
She's
there's
at
this
a
one
fork in the
card.
road. You need to make a decision, and quick, but also not so quick where you
What's that thing she's on?
a chariot.
Huh.
That's why it's called Chariot.
Right, this is the Chariot. And then this is, you have so many opportunities here. Which path are you going to go on? You can choose love, you can choose wealth, you can choose violence, you can choose knowledge, you can choose any of these things. But again, these things are fleeting, you have to make a decision.
I don't want to be
Go
a
with-
big
go-
wizard. I
You
just
don't want
to
fame?
be. No.
I have
No,
one
not
more
everyone wants
question.
fame in
Did
this.
any of the mages
I
there look
do.
happy?
That's you.
I don't want to be them.
Exactly. But did any of them look like they were enjoying what they were doing?
She was very excited about the quote.
No, she wasn't. She was rather rude. Excitement and happiness are 2 different things. Would you like to be happy with
I
what
am
you do?
torn between my love for you to stay with us and my love for you to find what is best for you. So what I will say is, take time to think about it. Your school will teach you a lot of things, but you will be stuck in one place. We have seen many things that most people have never seen. Will you ever find that again?
Yeah, will you ever find that again?
Damn,
It
Bott.
just feels like
Fuck. Sorry.
we should let the choice be dictated by Israfel
Yeah.
alone. Right now, we are putting a lot of influence on him for our own personal benefit, and I feel like that's not doing justice to him.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. I apologize. I was just
Sleep
trying to
on
be
it.
helpful.
Okay.
We love you and we care for you and we want you to stay, but we also want what's best for you. What?
Just a kind of a sad thought.
What?
I don't think you'll ever be able to meet my family.
Why? Are we not allowed in your town?
No. I'd like you to see my farm, though.
Well,
One
we
day.
can go visit your farm. We could do like a day where we all go to each other's hometowns, you know, like on the Fantasy Bachelor.
How will we see your farm if we're not allowed into the town?
I don't know.
You can draw a
We
picture.
really can't go into a town?
No.
You can draw a
Well,
picture.
what if they, idea. What if they come and leave your town? They like walk outside the premises and we meet up.
That doesn't really happen.
Time out. Is Israfel like the Sixth Sense, and is everybody dead around him, and he just sees dead people at his home?
Spoilers, Eugene!
Spoilers!
You can't see my town. What is it?
If
Can
the
you
whole
only see the
town's
dead?
a ghost!
He's over here. That's not what death looks like. What?
You want to see my
That's
town?
what it looks
Okay.
like.
Stabs you.
That
Hey,
place
you can
you've
go.
made it to my
Kind and
town.
gentle.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Back to the game.
Where are we? I'm so lost in Israfel right now, y'all. I'm
Just do you. Do
'Kay.
you, Israfel.
I'm basically just saying, think on it.
all right.
We
Yeah.
want you to stay, but we don't want you to make a bad decision and like a biased decision.
So off table. Hi.
We love
Patrick.
you.
Fuck.
Make your own choice.
Ah!
What if we all went to college together?
Off table, y'all? I just want to get like 3 spells off Devin. That's all I fucking want.
I didn't know we were gonna make this a big thing.
Off
either.
table, I just want to learn 3 cleric spells from our
Wait.
wizard.
What spells?
Isra's from a ghost town.
Yes.
Ghost.
Isra sees dead people. That's why he became a mage. There was no one to guide him.
Yeah, I mean it was rough.
I didn't know there was gonna. Yeah, I didn't think there was gonna be this much trouble until everyone was
I
like,
don't
"You gotta
have to go to
leave
school
or go."
for 5 years to learn 3 spells, do I, Devin?
No, you don't. You can get them in multiple forms. Scroll form to where you can then study yourself, or, crazy thought, high-level wizards like, hey, you should be able to learn this spell. Take some time. Check this shit out.
That's all I want.
He's wants to do a couple master classes, you know.
Yeah, I just want to do a few like
He needs.
certifications.
He's going on YouTube.
But
he's
like,
looking up Khan Academy.
can you do that
and
in a
he's
day
learning
so
what he
we
needs.
can move on?
Hey, we found this waterbending scroll in a boat.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, but I'm not. Patrick's not leaving the stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, wow. God, I need a hobby, bro. I want
But
to
like,
learn
can you do
some
that in a day so we can move on?
Yeah, all right. I'll do that in a day. I'll do it off screen. Calm down.
Good. It only
Jeez.
takes like a couple hours.
Yeah. Fuck, guys.
True. Well, learning a cleric spell might be a little harder.
Yeah.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
All
Talk
right.
about making a mountain out of a molehill.
Is there a spell when we go back, like one of those big mages can put him in like, you know, a pocket dimension where time moves differently and he
Oh,
comes out
God,
of it
that's
after
terrifying.
learning a bunch of stuff?
You want to pull a Dragon Ball Z on him?
Are we talking about the hyperbolic time chamber?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
Yes, he is.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes. There is a spell for that. However, it is
Not worth a child.
very high on the. It's very high on the spell chart. Like
None of those mages were strong?
it costs
They
money. to do.
are.
As if the plot didn't move slow enough already.
All right, fucker. Look, Gianna got Find Familiar, which I think is only a wizard spell. I want cleric spells.
Hey, it's my pack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Well, this dinner was delicious. I want to go lay down. It's been a long day. I have an enchantment to think about.
Oh.
Enchantment.
What are you gonna
Yeah,
do?
they promised me an enchantment on something.
That's right.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna hang out with Kaya.
Good night.
Good night.
Good
night.
night.
Walk off to the stable.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the. Hey, Isabel, you want
I'm
get
going
bunk
to
beds
watch
in the
over
same room
everyone in
as,
sentry mode.
Veronica and-
What was that, Blackson?
Thank you, Bott.
Do you want
I
to get
gotcha.
bunk beds with Veronica and Azrael? There's like 3 sets. We could just take one. You want the top or bottom bunk?
I don't like how loaded that question is.
Oh, no.
Though if I have time to translate a book, I will.
Okay, he is.
So Bott, this is to Bott real quick. Fun fact about warforged: they only need 6 hours of sentry mode in order to rest for an evening to gain a long rest, whereas everyone else needs 8. 2 hours a night, you can be spending that doing other things. In this case, checking out some books.
I think you said, did you say the leaflets you wanted to look at?
Trans Latin, please.
Translation.
Trans-Latin. Okay, so I will find a Latin.
Latent.
Sounds good.
Clayton.
You'll spend those 2 hours working on extra translations of what you've got, the time that you have. Okay. Everyone's heading to bed.
Yes.
Are you guys bunking?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Bottom bunk.
I'm taking
never
a bunk
tell.
too. I'm gonna be on the top bunk.
Okay. You've got.
Top or bottom? Israfel, top or bottom?
Does Nova dream
Yeah.
Do I dream?
Are you guys,
about things?
have you guys picked a bunk
I'm
yet?
deflecting the question.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's weird. I need you to answer this so we can go to sleep, Patrick.
Israfel.
Oh, look at that. I got a number. Cool. Good night.
Flaxen goes on the top bunk because he knew it was gonna happen.
Okay, fine. You take the top bunk. This is awesome. So do you. There's enough bunks to have that. You take the top bunk.
I need
You're
a
in the
picture.
stable.
I
Bott,
need a
you're
picture of you guys like in the bunks asleep, like just.
Bott, yo hanging out.
I need art.
More art.
And the evening goes well for everybody. Bott, you spend some time reading some books. You all take some sleeps. Nova, as you are soundly asleep, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
I like how excited she gets, like when her patrons about to talk to her.
Don't look at me like that. You look at me like
I'm not
that.
looking you at anyway.
Okay, you are sleeping, and where you're looking up and you see the wood of the thing above you, and Kaya is like full dragon circle on your stomach, kind of like laying on your chest like a cat would. It's like nose to tail kind of thing, doing the circle-y bit. And you look up, it's the dark wood, and you close your eyes, and then you open up again, and it's the night sky. You sit up as if you were getting up from your bed, when you see, where are you? There it is. You're laying on like piles and mountains of clouds. As you sit up, like the cloud kind of comes up with you, very Soul style if you've seen that movie where the clouds are just kind of like free floating on the ground. And you look around and you can't see anything for a second, and that's when you hear the sound of, girl, it's been a long time since we spoke.
That's not her patron.
I think that's her patron.
This is the
Jeez.
I'm gonna wait for this. And that's when you turn and you see two 60-foot plus tall beings.
We're being raided.
Roman Dragon Games.
Dragon
into the raid.
Games! Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Dragon
Can I say
Games.
that when you see these 60-foot tall women, I just think of like the diamonds from Steven Universe. Come live with us in the palace.
You see two
Oh.
large 60-foot beings. They look like Calypso from Sinbad. They have like the sparkly glitter. They look personified. They are humanoid in nature, and they have just sparkles glistening. They have very classical style like togas and robes and such, and they have hair that's long. These look very similar to the muses from Hercules.
Which I just saw for the first
You
time last
finally-
night,
Is that why
ladies
you
and
saw it?
gentlemen!
We literally couldn't do this bit until you saw the fucking movie, Gian. Because they're like, you know the Muses, right? And she's like, never seen that movie. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Okay. So when one girl's like, girl, and it's been a long time no see, and the other one, it looks at you and says, sweetie, it's been nice to see you. It's been a hot minute around here.
Hi, you guys! How are you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Oh my gosh, there's just so much going on. Thank you so much for Kaya. I'm so excited about her.
Welcome.
How's it going over here? Is everything great?
It's been a little different. And they kind of like look at each other and give like side glances. Well, the others are not super enjoyable to be around.
What's going on?
And then the other patron, oh, you mean that bitch? Oh, they're stirring some shit up right now.
I choked.
Didn't mean to say it like that, but you know, they can be a little hard-headed
Oh.
at times.
Oh,
Enough about us. We've been watching what you're doing. You had a few questions you had for us. You asked those the other night?
yeah, I
Yeah,
did. The charm person spell that you gave me?
It's totally fine. That guy was blowing smoke.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You're not
You're really talking shit!
He was a bit uptight, I'd say.
Okay,
Girl.
that's what I
Sweetie.
thought. I just wanted to clarify.
Oh,
make
you
sure.
are fine,
Damn.
sugar.
Okay.
Nothing to worry about here.
Okay. I do have another question. Might be getting a little like deep here. I don't think I've ever asked. Is there like anyone else who like worships you like I do?
No cursing, please.
Oh no!
They always wait.
I'm
they always
asleep.
wait until Devin gets a character that curses.
Oh no!
All right, that's whatever, I guess.
I'm at total 10.
Your boy wants to
So-
just veto that. Like, all right, we're gonna put points in chat and say no. These are who they are. Don't change me. What was the question? I got distracted by the fact that my profanity is limited.
That's okay. Is there anyone else who like? Am I your favorite?
Oh,
Is there-
sugar, you're the only one for me.
Oh, thank goodness! I really was worried.
Girl, you could just told her you were the first. That's them talking back and forth. You will be referred to a Southern Belle or a Sugar or a Sweetie if you're referring to by Holly.
Okay.
If Ara responds, the other one, she is gonna be like, girl. Then that's gonna be her very, I don't say ratchet, but like I was watching some RuPaul's Drag Race and that was my inspiration. Don't look at me.
Oh my god.
Don't look at me.
Okay. Well. Okay.
You need a wig for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Love that.
Quick changes.
Love that. Okay. Well, what were the other questions I was going to ask? Now I'm just. Shit. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm
hon, what
forgetting
you got for me, girl?
I'm forgetting. Now I'm so excited that we're talking and it's been a
Oh,
while.
I think she was asking about the her friend's weird mark-looking thing.
Yes, I was going to ask about
yeah,
the
that's
blood
right.
moon, and you guys sent me like a vision, and I was the blood moon vision, you know.
They look at each other and they are
Oh my gosh!
Honey.
They didn't send it?
honey, we speak to you like this. What else are you talking about?
Oh no.
I just thought you were like sending visions for me, and I thought,
This girl be doing something real strong.
wait! Oh
Have
my
you
god,
been-
you guys, I'm so confused.
Have you been on the? Have you been touching any?
No.
Okay.
No. No.
They're like talking back and forth, kind of like not whispering, but like.
That's the tea.
So what you got for us, sugar?
Okay. First of all, really bizarre because I had 2 nightmares and I thought they were from you guys.
Always looking back and forth. Yeah.
Okay, so one of them was like the stars in the sky. Obviously, I was like so excited to see it because you know I love you guys so much. But then like, yes!
Give me another wig. Get me another one.
Korea.
Oh my god!
Oh, they got them ready.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Who's Arya and who's Allie?
This is Hallie.
Okay.
She's a Southern Belle.
Okay. Which one's Arya?
And girl, this be Ara.
Oh,
She all over
Ara.
the place.
holy
Oh my
shit.
god.
This is everything I didn't know I needed.
Heck.
This is everything.
Want us to change
the
classes? You want to get you
lies.
some patrons?
Yes, I want a patron.
All right.
Okay. The one nightmare was like all the stars were snuffed out, and it was all this mark that my friend has.
Oh, thank you. I needed that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then that one I was like, okay, that's really weird. Obviously, I didn't like that because I couldn't see you guys, and I was like, where's Celestia Minor, you know? And then the next one was the blood.
Oh,
The next one was the blood moon, and it was like really weird because there was a blood moon, and I was like, what's the blood moon stand for?
Girl, that's weird.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
weird.
I know. That's why I'm asking you guys. Do you know what this mark that my friend has? What it means? It's like it looks like an egg.
Like, one second, and she like snaps, and then like a scroll pops up, like floating parchment and a quill. Just show us. I want to see it.
Oh.
Draw it out. Draw it out.
Okay. I draw out the mark.
You draw out the mark, and actually, we're just gonna throw it over for a moment.
Yep.
We're just gonna do it like this. This is how it's gonna be.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this at all. Hon, I don't know about that. That doesn't look too good.
No, I know. It's what's confusing.
Oh, you just gotta tell her. That's a curse mark. Whatever that is, that's a curse. Your boy here was branded.
What? Branded?
That's a brand, girl. What else does it look like to you? Does that look nice?
Well, no.
No, it don't, girl.
I don't need the sass over here.
Oh, look at me.
Throwing shade at 60-foot women.
This is,
You're throwing shade back at your patron?
yes.
What has my life become?
You're doing this. You're actually doing this.
Okay, it's a curse mark. Are there like multiple versions of this curse mark, or is that the only curse mark that looks like? Like, I don't understand what this curse mark is.
Oh, God, diddly darn it. No, no, no! Oh, whatever happened to these wigs? Whoever's these are going to be so mad at me. I think these are serious. Alex?
I think there's. I don't know.
Nah, this is probably
I
serious.
saw the closet open.
This is the lace front wig. That means it's probably
Man, you know this
Sierra's.
way
It's
out
the
of the
nice
house.
kind.
That closet's yours.
Okay. Don't look at me.
Dungeons and Dragons, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop it. Don't look. Don't look. You're good. You're cool.
I need
You're
the
cool.
YouTube cover photo, you back to back with the 2 different wigs on.
Oh, God.
Just throwing it
Maybe.
out there.
Okay. Possibly.
Looks like the
Okay.
DM
Point.
shots.
Stop it. Stop it. We're getting. This is plot. We're getting through it.
Plot.
Plot time. Honey, I wish it was that easy. I just can't tell you all the secrets. That we're not allowed to. See, that's part of the contract.
Well, but I just want to know, like, the secrets, you know, like, we're really good friends, or, like, I guess we're closer than that, you know? But,
See, what you need is you need to go and find someone who knows a little more about this information.
so then who could I go to?
They kind of, like, talk back and forth. Ara and Holly both look back and forth to each other and say, you can't really hear what they're saying. They're kind of whispering. And, like, Hallie goes back and you say, give me a moment to pull up my... I was looking at the Twitch to see how my hair looked. It's great, by the way. Okay. Stop this. Stop. Get some help.
You know, in the 1980s, people were worried that Dungeons and Dragons would lead people down to Satanism.
Is this not what it is?
Historically called the Satanic Panic. They warned about this very thing.
I know. I saw that episode of Riverdale.
Could be both.
She's like, look at me, look at me.
No, I'm
If
here,
you want to
here.
know more, you need to go northeast and meet someone of great importance.
Who?
See, I can't tell you who.
Why?
That's part of the contract.
I know,
It's not
but can't we make provisions?
It's not supposed to be easy. All right? You see, the thing is about a warlock patron kind of thing is we just can't make it easy for you. We can't just be like, here is your adventure on a silver plate. No, you have to do it
No,
yourself.
But what do you mean?
It is in the code.
importance?
You are lucky, girl. No, sorry. Girl, you are lucky that we make it easy on you. We don't give you no limerick. We don't give you no puzzle. We give you a free-form poetry. This is what you get. Fuck me. You guys get
I'm
feeling.
literally obsessed with this.
Give me the. Where's the headpiece?
Oh my gosh.
I look like it's ratty as heck right now.
I love it.
You also get a D4 of healing. I haven't even pulled my dice out once tonight.
No, I
Who
think we're
needs
good.
to?
We're done. Like we don't have any cursing
You guys
anymore.
get 3 points of healing.
Won't say
Yeah, I'll take
One
it.
more minute.
Max.
Thanks,
one more minute.
Bott. I'm glad to know that this is kind of longer than 10 minutes. She's a bit right. You know, we're not allowed to talk too much. We're not supposed to give it any easy on you. We can just tell you
It's kind of tough.
to go north. See?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Okay, northeast. And who's
And
this
we can't tell
great
you
importance?
to go to Judgment Keep. We cannot tell you that.
No. What do you mean? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what you're saying.
See, we are
Wink, wink.
working on
nudge.
a system here that works for both of us, you see.
Right.
Girl, if you're just going to say it how it be, don't listen to her. It just... You didn't hear anything from us?
No, I didn't hear
No, no, no.
anything. What are you talking about?
And they start bickering back and forth about, like, what is the proper way to go about a warlock, and you hear them being like, this is my first time. How am I supposed to know? You were the one
Cuss
that
away.
I saw...
Thank you.
What the
You know, I
fuck's
think
happening?
I'm just not in the mood anymore. I lost it. Let's see. At this point in time, they both look at you and be like, you know where you need to go? Sorry, that was the wrong accent for the. I hate this hair.
No, you don't.
No.
No, you don't.
Girl, honey, you know you
Oh,
don't where
there it
you
goes.
need to go. You didn't hear from us, okay?
Okay.
All right.
No, I know.
Any other questions for us before we go?
Um.
We got things to. We got what?
Noah's patron, can I get a hell yeah?
What happened?
I just need you to say hell yeah.
We'll wait on that one.
Damn it.
Any other things
No.
for us, girl? Before we have to go?
I just wanted to, I just love your company so much, and maybe no.
It's falling off. I don't know where it's
I
falling.
want Israfel to learn things on his own. I don't want to say, Israfel's struggling if he wants to stay with us.
That boy's got some issues.
I know, but it's all right. He's figuring it out.
How can we help Blackston?
What?
How can we help Blackston?
Blackston.
A sulky looking one.
Yeah. There's a lot going on with him I don't know much about. Do you know anything?
Just revealing one's backstories.
Like, is he?
That's
is
a
he,
really
like-
good question. Do you know? Oh, that's a wonderful question. Anyways,
Okay. No, I just.
that's beyond our power, girl.
I know. I just. He doesn't open up about anything. I just have to ask. Okay. Well, I think that's all. I don't really remember what my other question was.
Oh, a blood moon, right?
No.
Blood moons?
Yeah. Oh, the blood moon.
Those
When is
are fuckity.
Yeah,
What?
what's going on with that? Why did I get a vision of the blood moon? And when is the next
I
one?
didn't send
Do
a
you
no
know?
vision. Did you send a? I didn't send a no vision.
Did
One of those what?
one of the others send a vision to me?
Do they seem connected to you?
Well, no, but
Can
I
you
just
hear
maybe
them?
they're trying
Are they
to reach
speaking to you
me.
right now?
No.
Then just look at us, girl.
I
Are we
know.
not
The
enough for
Arthur's
you?
one of them.
Okay,
We
I
give
know.
you all these wonderful things, and
No,
we're not.
I know, and I
have
love
a
you
cute
both
little,
so much.
You have a cute little dragon.
I know, she's really cute.
Oh, she's adorable. Oh, honey, she is wonderful. Anyways, it's taking a lot of effort. Tough to reach sometimes.
When is the next blood moon? Do you know?
Do we look like we know our astrology?
You're literally a constellation.
No, we are people, hon.
Right
We
now.
are just in a different dimension than you.
I guess.
Different dimension than you. I realize that as soon as it gets a little like slangy, it's Ara.
Okay.
Ara.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all then. If you find out when the next blood moon is, let me know. Because apparently I'm getting visions, not from you. I'm getting visions from some other entity, which is quite concerning, don't
Shouldn't
you
they
think?
be jealous?
She picks you up. You're like this big,
Oh my
like
God.
6 inches to the size of like her hand, and she's like, I won't be too worried about it. And then, all right, good night, sugar.
Oh!
She's big enough to where it doesn't like get in the way. She just kind of like closes to where it becomes dark for you, and then you then sleep. Like it's like her way of, don't look at me, don't look at me. Don't.
She said, let me go give these wigs some TLC. They said, I need to go fix these.
I destroyed those wigs, and Sierra's gonna murder me. Okay. No.
That
No! No!
I don't know what these were saying. All right, and we are going to end the session right
You guys!
There was so much that happened.
Oh,
That was fun.
there. This
So
is
much.
we can have plot. Plot can happen.
Oh my god.
I'm going to wizard school.
no means no.
How much did we derail today? I'm sorry.
Not really derailed. I mean, this was just different areas of plot that you guys kind of touched each topic of.
I feel so bad.
Not
Those were
derailed, more like
hot.
destroyed the train.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for being a part of this wonderful series.
Yay!
It
Thank
was,
you to Fable Forge RPG
Heck
and
yeah.
Roaming Dragon Games for rating us tonight.
yes.
There's another one there.
Also, I
And
know,
another one, I think.
is it Titties Tabletop? What is it?
Tabletop Titties.
Tabletop
Tabletop
Titties has
Titties.
been with us through almost all of our streams. So
Girl,
bless you.
thank you.
Tabletop titties
I'm gonna
all up in
apologize
here.
now because they gave me a nice thing to read, but I am really not good at reading.
Can I read it?
You know what? Yes, you may. Let me. Do you have your? Can I email it to you?
Yeah, or send it to me on
I was
Discord.
just gonna send it to you in Discord.
Yes, you
I
guys
want you,
ready?
I want you to give me your what's
What do you want from this? Do you
your
want sass?
your corpse voice? That's
corpse
weird.
voice.
Corpse.
Oh.
Like
Oh
corpse
my.
husband?
Okay,
Oh,
I got
yes,
you.
I want
that
you to give
boy.
me that sweet, sweet bass. Is
I
my
know
Discord
it's
even
a-
up? I sure
Should
hope.
be.
I hope it's
It's on my
okay.
Should always
phone, not
be
my
up.
not my laptop.
Hi to all 41 viewers out here.
We are.
If you guys aren't part of our Discord, exclamation point
damn.
Discord, we post some really juicy content. There's some beautiful fan art.
Lot of
Like, I
memes.
need a picture of Cal sleeping with the horse. I need a picture of you two in the bunk bed.
Oh, you need one. I thought you said you did one.
No, I need one.
Ah, yes.
I'm
Submit
putting out my
those
wants
for
and
him.
needs,
I'm
like,
not
you know,
talented enough
Here's
for
my wish
art.
list.
Okay, so it's clear to me that my disk. So I have a really nice computer and a janky laptop, and it's still loading Discord.
Jeez.
Let's just, while it's loading, I will pull up some other information. So, for example, we had a while back our first subscribers, our first 10 would get the founders badges, and we were going to make you guys patches. We have been in the works on these patches. We made them, but then the gradient was wrong, and it turns out that's basically it was inverted, and it was the exact opposite direction which we wanted it. So, and it takes a little bit of time to get that programming right, so it's going to take a bit of not a minute. We're working on it. They will be out as soon as we get our hands on them. They're being worked on by one of our lovely our audio and video director, live audio and video director, Zach Elefante.
So Zach can talk to us in our ears, and he just said he called him lovely.
He's very
Every
what I
once in a
love.
while, you'll see us respond to be like, "Oh, hi God." That's going to be Zach telling us like, "Hey, scoot in."
I
your
like
chair."
to call it my That's So Raven moment, where I'm like, I just had a vision. That's so mysterious to me. Yeah, yep, that's
All right.
me.
Well, it appears that my Discord. Oh! It's
Did you
loading.
get it to
It's
work?
loading. But anyways, I'm gonna say thank you again to Tabletop Titties.
Oh,
before it
wait, I
happens.
have it.
Oh.
Um,
Here we
it is.
go.
Wait. Let me pause. I'm gonna have my music. I have my music. Pause time. And
Sarah, since
you're free.
In a world where the entertainment industry has completely shut down due to a virus, 5 musical theater geeks join forces to combat quarantine boredom and keep their love for entertainment and TTRPGs thriving. Tabletop Titties is a queer and feminist TTRPG podcast and stream based out of beautiful British Columbia, Canada, and run entirely by people of marginalized genders. Each episode is recorded live on Twitch every Tuesday and released as a podcast on Thursdays. Their mission is to empower and celebrate people of marginalized genders in the nerd and TTRPG communities while creating a safe space for all who wish to join the table. You can find them on social media at Tabletop Titties, including Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
Amazing!
Thank you for that.
guys,
Listen to that deepo bass.
tabletop titties.
Tabletop
I
titty!
like saying titties.
Anyways,
It's a fun word.
Titty
thank
with
you
a T.
again.
I think it's with a D, right? Titties.
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 All right.
Titties.
D.
Not
No, there's a difference. There's titties and then there's titties.
Don't forget
Tatés,
tits.
and I feel like there's tatay, tatis, tata, tattoos.
What?
What?
Tatu. That's a reference.
I know I'm gonna derail really far. Do you guys ever remember the titty bear? That old like
A bear titty?
no, it's called the titty bear. It would sit on your what's it called? The seatbelt, so that it didn't rub your neck. It was like that old thing. It was like 10 plus years ago. It was like one of those infomercial, like as seen on TV, the titty bear, and I thought that was hilarious as in my age.
The difference between titties and titties is titties are bigger than titties. That's why there's double D's in them.
And that's
And that's the stream, folks.
Thanks for hanging out,
Thank you guys, everyone,
Thank
for
you
joining
guys
us.
so much.
Have a great time, and we will see you next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific
Heck
Standard
yeah.
Time. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Still don't know
Love
what an
you
ending pose
all.
looks like.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Girl.